Yes, everyone, let's start our new chapter. The chapter name is what? Number series, coding, decoding, and odd man out. Have you studied this somewhere? I think you might have studied if you have seen some, what do you call, Olympiad and all, math Olympiad and all. If you have done that time you would have seen it. So some logical reasoning part and all, if you had seen it in your college or school, you might have seen it for some competitive exams or some other exams. Other than that, you might not have seen it anywhere. Okay, this chapter will give you up to 5 marks. So the weightage is high if you ask me. So this is the last chapter of logical reasoning we are going to discuss. All the other chapters are done. So if you get the 5 marks out of it, that means you are well and good. That means you are securing that safe position. Now, if you ask me, more number of questions will be from this part, number series. It can be 2 to 3 questions. From number series itself, 2 to 3 questions will be there. Then 2 or 3 questions accordingly from the remaining part. 2 to 3 questions accordingly. Okay, that is the usual thing. If 2 questions are only from number series, 3 questions will be there from all the things. If 3 are from here, 2 from here. And there was an attempt 4 questions were from number series and only 1 was from the rest of it. Okay, so there was an attempt like that also. So what you can expect from this chapter is, how are you? Fine. Okay. So what you can expect from this chapter is, we will have an approach. With that approach, we can go for that 5 marks. That is the thing. But if you fail to follow the approach, you will not even get a single mark. I am telling you right away. Because some people will be able to read the question and directly answer. As I told, from the logical reasoning, it's more about logical. If our logic is not working only, we will use all these steps. That's why we are learning the steps and going ahead. Are you getting my point? So they are expecting you to know the logic, or whether you are able to answer the logic. That's what ICAI expect. But we don't expect everyone to know the logic. That's why I'm teaching you this chapter. Otherwise, this chapter, there is no need of teaching, right? We will go for it. First one, coding and decoding techniques. Now, what do you mean by coding, people, everyone? Have you heard about, not the other coding? Other than that, have you heard about any coding, codes and code words? Secret code during the time of war. Even now, war is happening, right? Now, for example, America will be sending a message to some of the soldiers. Do you think that they will send it as a proper one? I don't think so. They will have some code names or something will be there, because if it get leaked, something will bother them. That can happen. Yes. So similarly, during the war time, these codes were there. Code is there in order to make sure that, okay, if someone gets the message, they will not understand. But the person who is receiving the message, the actual person who should receive the message, they know the code. There were different scenarios that happened. Now, if you ask me, even you will have code words, right? When the teacher is looking, something will be there. You will say something, some word will be there. You will be having a code word for that. During my time, okay, when I was in school and all, I used to, Airtel, and that time it was Idea. Then BSNL was also there. I used to name my girlfriend in phone as Idea, BSNL and all. Code is what? Name of the girlfriend is coded as Idea, Airtel. Likewise. Now, I told you when we started off long back, I told you. People used to say, I love you, right? In my time, they used to say 143. I don't know about now. That was the code for I love you that time. Similarly, code is there. If you ask me, this one is letter to digit coding. This one is word to digit coding. This one is word to digit coding. Now, I told you my girlfriend's name, for example, GF. I am coding it as Idea. That is what? Word to word coding. So, similarly, that's what we are learning about here. Okay, that's the only thing. Along with it, there is something else like, for example, 1, 2, 3 is the number. That will be coded as 2, 3, 4. The person who is reading the code, they know that I should reduce 1 and read it. Okay, are you getting my point? For example, they are naming a missile as 501. But instead of writing 501, they will write it as 490. Some people will think, oh, 490, what is that? We don't know. Likewise, they can think. Okay, so that's what we are learning, people. I hope you understood the base. And can we start off, everyone? Sakshini, Vishwasri, Trisha, Akshaya, everyone. Let's start. First one is letter to digit coding. Okay, letter to what? Digit coding. Now I will show you the approach. From day one or from the first moment, we will be having the exam approach. If you have the normal approach and all in examination hall, you will do the same approach and you will take 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. That is not possible for this type of question. Now people, look here. First I will show the normal approach. Then right away I will transition to the exam approach. Ripple. R-I-P-P-L-E. Ripple is coded as 613382. Okay. What is it? Ripple is coded as 613382. In examination hall, will you write it? No, we will not write it. I will show that in few minutes. Then, life, L-I-F-E, is coded as 8192. Okay. Now, the question is, how pillar is coded as? So, P-I-L-L-E-R is coded as what is the question? Now, if you ask me, what is the code for P over here? 3. So the first code will be what? The 3. Okay. Then what is the code for I over here? 1. So 3, 1. Then what is the code for L? 8. Then another L? 8. Then what is the code for E? 2. Then what is the code for R? 6. So our code is what? The 3188. 26. Anyone, any option is there? Option A is the answer. So you understood the question. So that's how you are going to answer any of the question. But from exam point of view, I will show you the next question. We will start from the next question with the exam point of view. I hope you understood the base. Just mark the words or the letters and how the letters is coded to a digit. Using that, we will get the answer for the question. Now, looking at the second question, I told you what? I will not do the entire thing. Okay. Now, people, LOSC is coded as 1357. GAIN is coded as 2468. Then, 82146 is coded as Kya is the question. Okay. Now, they have given the code. 82146 is the code for what is the question. Okay. They have given the code. We need to find the word. Now, people, looking at this, everyone is having a first letter, right? We will go with options. That's the major thing in our exam point of view. Look at the first letter. Everyone, 2 options are having N, 2 options are having G. First, then we will go with the first word, first letter, 8. 8 is the code for what? 8 is the code for what? N. That means option C is wrong. Are you getting my point? Directly we wrote option C and D are wrong. Why? Because they started with G. So 8 stands for what? N. So it should start with N. No matter what, the word should start with N. Then look at the last letter. Both of their last letter are different. So what is the 6 is the last letter? 6 stands for what, people? I. Correct? 6 stands for what? GAIN is coded as 2468. That means 6 stands for I. 8 stands for N. So looking at that, N and I are there in only which word? First word. So that they are coming in the first position and the last position respectively. Are you getting my point? Understood the method? Sukrita got it? Yes. Lipika understood? Pravalika? Yes. Darshana, you got it? Yes. Srimati? Yes. Priyadarshini got it? Dinesh, are you getting it now? Yeah. Well and good, people. Online, Sakshini, Trisha, Vishwasri, Akshaya, got this? Please tell me. Paka? Niksha? Yes. Look at the next question. And the funny part is almost all the time same questions get repeated. But number series is it. I told you number series is there, right? That is the topic where there will be no repetition at all. Because numbers are infinite, numbers are there, right? So they can ask any question, they'll create number series all the time. But I'll show you the technique also, which will work for you no matter what. Most of the cases, 90%. 10% will always be there because one question will be difficult, always from our number series. Next one. If play PLAY is coded as 8123, rhyme is coded as 4936367, then what will be the code for MALE? MALE. M is what? M is what? 6. So it should start with 6. So there is no point in starting with 6. So people, I am going to tell you the approach. We will look at the option. Okay. First letter everyone is same. If you ask me, so I will not go for the first letter when I do it in examination hall. I will not start with the first letter. But second letter almost everyone is having a difference. So I will go for the second letter. A is what? Over here. A is what? Play is coded as 8123. That means A is this much. That means second letter should be 2. That means option C is wrong. Option B is wrong. Either it will be option A or it will be what? Option D. Now, looking at that, you can go for the third letter. Third letter is what? The third letter is L. L is over somewhere. L is what? 1. So, 6217 should be the code. Are you getting my point, people? Yes. We didn't do everything. We just did what we require. And we get the answer within 10 seconds. Okay. This is the approach. I hope everyone understood the approach. Can anyone do the next question for me? Option B. Who told B? Try. It's a good question. Very good question. I'll tell you why also. Everyone try. Try fast. Get me the answer within 10 seconds. Come on. You can do it. Try. எல்லாரும் சொல்லுங்க. D. Okay. We will see. Let's see. People, system is coded as 131625. Okay. Then terms is coded as what is the question? Looking at this, first letter is T. Everyone is having same, correct? Ignore it. Then second, last letter is what? Last letter we will check. Yes. Yes is coded as what over here? 1. That means last option is wrong. Correct? Then looking at this, the second letter. Second letter is what? E. E is what over here? 2. Okay. E is what over here? 2. That means you can ignore option C also. Now the only option is either B or option A. 2 options are there for you. Now looking at this, all the other letters are same, correct? We just need to check the third letter. Third letter is what over here, people? R. Do you know the code for R? We don't know the code for R. Now looking at the first option, the third letter is what? 2. That means the word should be what? T-E-E-M-S. Not T-E-R-M-S. That means option A is wrong. Only which option is correct? Option B is correct. I'll write the words over here. The code for R is not given. Is it given? It is not given. Code of R is not given. So we will cross check the options. In option A, two and two are repeated, but 2 is the one second. 2 is the what? 2 is the code for what? E. 2 is the code for E. So R should be what? Should be 4. Everyone understood this? Understood why we went for option B instead of option A? Because E is already coded as 2. That means there is no possibility that there is a separate code for same person. That is not at all possible. Okay. That means the only possible answer is what? 4 is the possible answer. So looking at that, option B is the only answer. I hope you understood why are we going with the elimination method of options. Whatever may be the question, you will be able to solve it. Now, if you are going with the normal method, you will start thinking too much. So I don't have the value for R. What to do? That question mark will come to your mind. You will not be able to solve inside exam hall. That's why we are doing this method, people. I hope that everyone got the answer. Now, one more thing. Now, next question, people. Everyone, have a look over here. Clock is coded as 34235 and time is coded as 8679. Then mortal is coded as what is the question? So what is the approach? We will check the option. Okay, check the option where are too much difference. Look at the second last digit. Actually only two places repetition is happening. So we will start with the second last. Which is the second last letter, people? E. E is what? Over here. That is coded as what? 9. 9 is E. So which is the correct options? Either it will be option A or it will be option D. So we eliminated option B and D. Then what is the next one we will go for? We will go for the first letter. First letter is what? M. M is what coded as 7. So looking at that, which is the only possible answer? Option C is the only possible answer. This is the approach and you will get the answer within few minutes. Next one. If mouse is coded as 34651, key is coded as 217, then yes will be coded as what? Yes will be coded as what, people? Have a look at over here. Yes, can anyone tell me? 712, look here. 715, we will check. Yes. Yes is what? Coded as what? Yes is coded as 5. That means the last digit should be 5. Looking at that, option B is wrong. Option D is wrong. Now you can go for the first letter, Y. Y is what coded as 7. So first digit should be 7. So it should be what? Option A, 715. Done now? Very easy. Look at the next question. If Lotus is coded as 14682, Strange is coded as 2690753, then what will be the code for gesture? Gesture. We will start off with what? Looking at that, which all things are different? Can I start off with the third digit? Look here. Third digit might give me the answer. Yes. Yes is what? Yes is coded as 2. That means yes should be 2. Looking at that, option A is wrong. Option C is wrong. Now, what are the only possible answers? The only possible answers are option B or option D. Now, we can go for which letter? We can go for the fourth letter. Oh no, we can go for the third last letter. Third last letter. Third last letter is what, people? That is U. What is the code for U, people? U is nothing but 8. Looking at that, which option is the answer? Option D is the answer. I hope everyone is getting it. If not, also please tell me. Understood the approach, right? So I don't want to teach like the basic thing, this and all, because it will not work inside exam hall. This is the approach. I hope everyone got this approach. Pakka? Understood? Yes. Next one. In a certain language, PEAR is coded as 7519 and TOIL is coded as 2693. Then DOCTOR is coded as what is the question? Okay, we will check. We can look at the option. Looking at that, last letter is a good letter to start off because there is difference. That means you will start with R. What is the code for R, people? 9. Looking at that, option D is wrong. Option E is wrong. Only two possible answer. In that, you will go for the second last letter now. O is coded as what, people? O is coded as what? O is coded as 6. So looking at that, only possible answer is what, people? Option C is your possible answer. Very easy questions and very easy answers. This is the approach. And if you are lucky, you will get a question based on this. Pakka, everyone understood this? Clear, huh? Now, everyone knows ABCD, right? Yeah, I know. You know ABCD. Yeah, I know you know everything regarding LKG and all, because that is very easy now. That time it was difficult. Now, first letter is what? Then randomly I will ask you. Who is at the 17th position? Who is at the 21st position? Okay, so some people will start thinking, okay, that thing will happen. That will happen. Eventually it will happen. That is the approach also. But it is not possible for anyone. It is possible. But currently, with our formula remembering thing and capabilities and all, we don't have much space for remembering ABCD and all. Okay. So we will have some things or some shortcut for remembering the position of each letter in the given code. Okay. Now, we know that when we write in the forward position, A is there, then B is there, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Yeah, likewise, you know that. The one song is also there. Correct. Now, who is at the first position? A. Second position? B. Third position? C. Fourth position? Fifth position? E. Likewise, who is in the last position? Z. So, what if I am counting from behind? From behind in the sense I will start from Z. Who is in the first position? Who is in the second position? Who is in the third position? Who is in the fourth position? Okay, some people are like, there is a fourth position from back. No, then fifth position. V. Sixth position. U. Likewise. Many are there. But no need to worry about that. I have a solution for both the cases. Now people, in order to remember all this, it's impossible or it is possible but difficult. Now we have a shortcut for that. That shortcut is called as EJOTY. E-J-O-T-Y. EJOTY. Why? E is at which position? Fifth position. J is at which position? 10th position. O is at 15th position. T is at 20th position. Y is at 25th position. Now what will happen is, when I ask you, what was the question I asked you? What is the position of Q? Everyone knows A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. So O is at 15th position. That means P is at 16th, Q is at 17th. From there you can count rather than counting from the beginning. Some teachers will say, go and write all the ABCD in your book and all. You have time for that? No, you will lose 30-40 seconds. We don't have time for that. Okay, this is the only shortcut we can remember. Keep it in your mind. Okay, everyone, keep that in your mind. So, what is the shortcut? EJOTY. E is at which position? 5th. O is at 15. Y is at 25. T is at 20th. Then what is the position of S? What is the position of S? How do you know? ST. RST. T is at 20 means S should be at what? 19. Then what is the position of M? 13. Yeah. O is there. You can say M, N, O. Or you can say J is there. K, L, M. That means 13th position. Who is there? The M is there. Then what is the position of I? H, I, J. H, I, J. That means J is at 10th position. Then I should be at the previous position. That is what? 9th position. Then what is the position of N? 14. How do you know? We know M is 13. So N is 14. Or O is at which position? 15th position. We know that it is N. No. Yeah. So it is what? 14. Then can I ask you the backward position of S? Oh, so result is there, then this is there. You will start counting. So for that also I have a shortcut for you. Backward position of A is how much now? 26. Correct now? Everyone is sure about that? So in order to find the backward position or backward position counting, the shortcut is nothing but 27 minus forward position. So what is the shortcut? So in order to find the backward position, it is very easy. What? Backward position is equal to 27 minus forward position. What is the forward position of A? 1. 27 minus 1 is how much? 26. We found the backward position. Now I will ask you, what is the backward position of M? 27 minus 13, which is equal to how much? 14 is the backward position of M. What is the backward position of Z? Even if you don't know, Z is 26, we know in the forward position. So 27 minus 26, which is equal to how much? 1. I hope you guys understood everything, whatever I told you. Anyone did not get, please tell me also. Pakka, everyone got it? Yes, everyone is catching up the missed classes and all. Are you catching up the recorded classes of missed one? You are catching up? Yes, Grace, have you watched it? Yes, have you watched equations chapter yet? Started off? Another chapter you are. Okay, finish off. I'm telling you, because I'll tell you the reason is, once you go near the examination, right, you will be in a position to skip things. Don't be in that position. Never skip anything. You can study. What do you think? Have we studied many much complicated things? We haven't yet. Compared to some other subject you have studied, with respect to that, we have never studied too many complicated concepts here, because there is not much. It's all about whether you study or not. So one thing I can also assure is, whoever attend the class, whoever finish everything and practice the test and all, right, they will no matter what pass. That is the proven thing. So if you ask me, all the time when I go to any academy, when I go to any of the branch of ArivuPro, whoever did that, all of them passed with good marks, like 290, 270, and I saw. Last time one person scored 87 in QA. Just by doing whatever is there. So everyone is passing it, but aggregate is also required. So maybe one thing you can assure is, if you do everything, this subject you can get more than 65. Whatever I am giving, do that multiple times and go for examination, you will get more than 65. So it's a high weightage thing. It will help you in your aggregate. So you can keep it as an aggregate subject, and you can accordingly study the other subject if you are finding it difficult. Because accounts and law, you have seen, right, they were cutting off mark with no reasons. Marks were reduced with no reasons. So when such things are there, these MCQ papers are the only papers where you can assure the marks. Because if you write the right answer, you should get the answer no matter what, and the mark should be there. So try to push these subjects, get the marks out of it. Even economics or QA should try to get more than 65. 65 plus 65 will give you 130 marks. Then 70 is required. If you get 40 in law and accounts also, you are sorted. 30 and 40, are you sorted? No. 40 is minimum required in all the papers. So keep it in your mind. Make this your high scoring subject. It is possible. And if possible, if someone is aiming rank, score above 80. Okay, score above 80 in all the papers. You will get a rank also. Value addition is there. Maybe, maybe not. You can say in the future when you update LinkedIn and all, AIR1 in CA Foundation, AIR1 in this, you can mention. Other than that, I don't know. Everything is up to your skills. Then yesterday is over. No, 200, 300 CAs are not getting jobs. It's not about jobs. It's about the skills. So it's like how the market works. They will get the job done. No matter what, they'll get the job. Because, for example, you thought that you studied everything, but you don't have skill. Will anyone pay for you much? No. They might pay in the initial. Then will they pay continuously? No. You need to skill up every time. Should know the technology, whatever is happening. So everything should be done. So how many of you use ChatGPT and all? Then any other AI? Cloud AI anyone is using? Then Gemini anyone is using? So use all the things and use it for study, and it will help you out in one way or the other way. Whenever you are having doubt over a simple word, go and check over that. Something they will say. But number series and all, ChatGPT, everyone will go wrong. Okay. Because I have seen that. When I put something, ChatGPT will say, question is wrong, try this way. Even though answer is there. But even math, some of the problem, they will not show the shortcuts and all, but they will give the almost similar answers. Sometimes they are wrong also, because ICAI have a different book itself, right? Their way of doing it is different compared to many other universities or many other, schools level. It is completely different. So follow the ICAI thing itself, whatever we are doing. Okay. Now, I will ask everyone a question. Listen carefully to me. Car is there. They are telling. car is coded as, okay, listen to me very carefully. Car is coded as, let it be like 21. Okay, car is coded as, sorry, 20 or 22. I'll keep, let it be 22. Let it be 20. Yeah, car is coded as 22. Then what will be the code for cat? Can anyone give me a suggestion? Reasoning I want. Yes. Then what are we doing? Yes, correct. So car is coded as 22 means what is the position of C? Can anyone tell me the position of C? 3. What is the position of A? What is the position of R? R, S, T. That means T is at 20th position, S is at 19, R is at what position then? 18. Then add everything, people. How much is it? 18 plus 1 plus 3 is equal to how much, people? Which is equal to 22. Now, cat is coded then as how much now? C is at which position? 3 position. Then 1. Then what? 19. Sorry, 20. That is how equal to how much, people? 3 plus 1 plus 20 is how much? 24. So that is the approach. Are you getting the approach? Certain time they will say, if you get the answer in like single word and all, single 2-digit number or a 3-digit number and all, certain times Nithin is coded as 25 or 35. Likewise, if they are giving it, that means you should understand they are adding the position of all the alphabets. Either it can be backward position or it can be what? Forward position. Keep it in your mind. Now I will change the question a little bit. Can anyone tell me a name? We will find the code for it. Can anyone tell me a name? Priyadarshini is there. I am just using the first 5 letters. Now, P is, what is the code for PDA? PPP? 16. OP. Correct. R is what? 18. I is what? IJK. That means 9. Y is what? 25. A is what? 1. So add everything, people. How much is it? How much is it? How much? 68 or 69? 69. But the code 69 is not given that way. They have given it like 44. Priya is coded as 44. What do you mean by 44? Can anyone tell me? Check backward is correct or not. Everyone can check whether backward is correct or not. Backward position, there is a shortcut also. I will show that in some time. Before that, you try the backward position of each. Tell me. Anyone got anything? 66. Is it 44? No. So the thing is, people, sometimes there can be a question like this. That means sum of letters minus sum of the or square of the number of letters. That can also be a case, and there were multiple questions like that in the past. Okay, we will add all the letters, position of all the letters we will add. From that we will reduce the square of the letters. That means you got 69 minus 5 square is how much? 44. Now there was another question in the previous year. I'll just show that question with respect to this and you should tell me the answer. Look here. In a certain code, exam is coded as 9. That means what? The EXAM is coded as 39. Sorry, 39. What is the code for it? 39. Now, can anyone tell me the actual code for exam? E is at which position? 5th. Then X is what? 24th. Y, X, Y, Z. Correct. A is at first position. M is at 13th position. We just saw that. M is at the 13th position. Plus. How much is it? 43. People, look here now. 43 is the actual code. But they are coding it as what? 39. What is the measure or what is the coding over here? What is the code they have mentioned over here? It is nothing but sum of letters sum of position of letters minus number of letters. Look here. Number of letters. Sum of letters is how much? 43. So 43 minus 4, which is equal to how much, people? 39. Now look at the next one. We will confirm it using the next question. That is paper. Paper. What is the code for P? P is at which position, people? OP. That is 16 plus 1 plus 16 plus 5 plus RST. That means 20th position is T there. Then S is at 19. R is at which position? 18th position. So what is the sum of everything, people? 56. Everyone got it as 56. But what is given over here? 51. So how will 56 become 51? 56 minus 5. How many letters are there in total, people? 5 letters are there in total. So 56 minus 5 is equal to 51. So the code is what? The cracked code is sum of letters minus number of letters. Look at the question for past then. P-A-S-S. P is at which position? 16. A is at first position. S is at what position, people? S-T. That means 19. Then again 19. Add everything, people. Tell me how much is the total. 55. But our answer is 55, huh? No. 55 minus. How many letters are there in total? 4 letters are there. So answer is how much, people? Understood the approach? There can be multiple pattern. I'm telling you. Multiple pattern of questions are there. We should be good with any of it. Okay. Any of it in the sense, if you know at least one, you might get 1 mark. If you know everything, you will get full marks. But number series, you should solve many questions. Next one, people. Everyone done with this? Completed this? What was the thing? Sum of the letters minus number of letters was the code. Now, so I told you we can find, when a letter is given, we can find the backward position of a letter. The code is what? The backward position is equal to 27 minus forward position. Now, what if there is a number of letters given? For example, cat, code of cat is given. Okay, we need to find the backward sum of cat. That is also easy. Make a note of this formula. That is nothing but 27 into number of letters. For example, cat is having how many letters? 3 letters. That means 27 into 3 minus sum in the forward position. So you will get the backward sum. Keep a note of it, people. Backward sum is equal to how much? Sum of backward position is nothing but what, people? Make a note of it. That is nothing but 27 into number of letters into, minus sum of forward positioning. Okay. Keep a note of it. Everyone, please. (27) into number of letters minus sum of forward positions. Done now? Pakka? Now, we know the code for cat, right? What was cat code? 24, right? 24 something we found. Can you find the backward position of cat? 27 into 3 letters minus 24. How much is that? Can anyone tell me? 57. Everyone got 57 now? Okay. Fine. If so, we will go for the next question. Can anyone tell me the answer? In a certain code language, and is assigned a value of 62. And is assigned a value of what? 62. A and D is assigned a value of 62. In a same coding pattern, what would be the code for NAND? N-A-N-D. Okay, get me the answer. Right, the timer starts now. How much? 70? Any answers? Ant is coded as 62. Now, can you check the forward position of ant? Ant is how much now? 1 plus. N is at which position? N is at NO. That means 14th position. D is at which position? 4th position. Which is equal to how much now? That is 18, 22. Everyone got it as 22? Sorry, 19. Sorry, 19. Everyone got it as 19. Done. So 19 is nowhere equal to 62. That means it can be a backward position. We will check whether the backward position is correct or not. Backward position. Position sum. Backward position sum is nothing but how to calculate that? 27 into how many letters are there? 3 letters. Minus what the sum of the forward position is how much? 19. How much is it? That is 81 minus 19, which is equal to how much, people? That is 62. So that is the coding over here. Backward position coding is happening over here. Now people, my next question to everyone, what are they asking for? NAND. NAND is coded as, normal is this how much now? Can you tell me? 14 plus 1 plus 14 plus D, which is equal to how much? Which is equal to 33. 33. Everyone got it as 33. Now we will find what? Backward position. Backward is equal to 27 into how many letters are there over here? 4 letters are there. So 27 into 4 minus how much, people? 33. How much is 27 into 4? That is becoming 108. 108 minus 33, which is equal to how much, people? So answer is how much? 75. Does anyone have any other method? One more approach is there. Because backward position of ant is already given. That is how much now? 62. That is already given in the question. We just need to know the backward position of n. Backward position of n is how much now? N is now 27 minus 14, which will give you 13. So 13 plus 62 will also give you what? 75. That way also you can do. Why we didn't do that approach? Because usually in question it will not be like that. Usually you will not get a similar question. It will be a different type of wording itself. Okay. Now, can I see a book question? In a special code of the alphabet is assigned a numerical value based on the position. Everything is given. Okay. Yes. For instance, F is coded as 6. Okay. What is the position of F in our normal Veda? That is also 6. That means it's a normal question itself. Math is coded as 34. M-A-T is equal to how much? 34. They are telling if letters are added together, everything is given. That means you can directly go for answer car. Car is how much? Did we find the value of car already? How much was it? 22. Yes. Car means C is at 3rd position. A is at 1st position. R is at which position? 18th position. Which is equal to how much now? 3 plus 1 plus 18 is equal to 22. Option B is your answer. Very, very, very easy question and a direct question. I hope that you guys got it. Pakka? Done? If so, can you get me the answer for this one? Start off. Frame is coded as 06180111. Then 011305. Then arise is coded as, what is the question? Can anyone get me the answer? Very direct question. Now this is not a letter to digit coding. It is actually letter to the position of the digit coding. Look here. Position of the letter coding. F is 06. Correct? F is at which position? 06. We know that F is at the 6th position in the forward thinking. Then R is at which position? 18th position. A is at 1st position. So 01. M is at 13th position. E is at 5th position. So A is at which position, people? 0, 1. R is at, we know that. What is the position of R? R, S, T. That means R is at 18th position. I is what? 0, 9. S is what, people? 1, 9. E is at which position, people? 0, 5. So which is the answer, people? 0, 1, 1, 8, 0, 9, 1, 9, 0, 5. Option A. Any other same answer? No, right? Yes. I hope that you guys understood this question also. So sometimes they can ask like this also. Can we question them? No. You understood, Sakshini, Trisha, Krishna, everyone got this? Yes. Direct question and a very easy direct answer. Pakka? Yes. Next one. Timer starts now, people. Get me the answer. Option D. Okay, we will check.
Option C.
Option
C.
C. Option D. Option A. How many are telling? Yes. Option B. Anyone? Try pannalama. 1 minute is done. At 80. At is coded as what? 25. A is at which position, da? 1. T is at which position? 20. So 20 plus 1 is how much, people? 21. 21 should be coded as 25. That means some 4 is added. We will talk about that in some time. Okay, which is that 4. Then WET, wet, is coded as what? 57. W is at which position, people? TUVWXY. That means 23rd position now. Plus E is at which position? 5th position. T is at which position? 28th position. That means what is the total of that, people? 48. Now if you ask me, something is added so that it is becoming 57. How much is added? 9 is added. Can anyone tell me the code? How many letters are there, da? 2 letters. So 2 square is how much? 4. How many letters are there, da? 3 letters. That means how much? 3 square is how much? 9. So what is the code? Code over here is sum of forward position plus square of number of letters is the code. Everyone understood the code? Everyone got the idea of the code over here? Now we will check for TAT. TAT is what? TAT, which is equal to T is what position? 20. Plus A is at which position? 1. Plus T is at what position? 20. Plus what? How many letters are there, people? 3 square. So how much is it? 41 plus 9, which is equal to how much, people? I hope everyone got it. Yes, Priya, you got it. Yes, Dinesh got it. Everyone else got it. Very direct approach, very easy answer. I hope everyone understood this. Clear? Pakka? Yes. If so, we are going to the third type. That is, yeah. Look here. At is how much over here? 21. Is that the code? No. We require 25. That means how much should be added? 4 should be added. Okay. Here what is the code? Wet is coded as 57, but how much we got? 49. How much should be added? 9 should be added. That means if you ask me how many letters are there? 2 letters. Here how many letters are there? 3 letters. So 4 is what? 2 square. This is what? 3 square. That means we are adding the square of the number of letters. Okay. So that means TAT. TAT is how much? 20 plus 1 plus 20. That is the sum of all the letters. Plus we need to add the number of letters, right? That is 3 square we need to add. That is how much? 41 plus 9. which is how much? 50. Okay. Yes. Now we are going for the most interesting part, and compared to all the two things, whatever we have studied, more questions can be here from this one. Letter to letter coding. Okay, so how letter is coded as letter? I told you, right? Sometimes you will write some, instead of one letter, I will write it in a different manner. Now even you will do that at some point in order to learn things, or in order to learn few things, you will always learn it like that. So if you have seen, whenever I opened the Jan 2026 attempt, you will see JAB. You remember? Yeah, I sent the mail to that our mail ID as JAB 2026. JAB. The reason is what? Everyone will send for Jan. So my code is what? JAB. So that no one will send. I can easily search that JAB and get the PDF, because multiple faculties are sending, right? Thousands of PDFs are there. So easy way to get that is that way. So that way I will send. Even I am going for May and all, I will accordingly change to Math and all. So that's the way I usually send. So that is what called as what? Letter to letter coding. Instead of instead of N, I am coding it as what? B. Now I will change a question for you, everyone. Which chapter are we? Yes. Now a question for everyone. Car is there. Okay. Car is coded as DBS. Can anyone tell me the code? Yes. Plus 1 is there. C, D. A, B, R, yes. So, are you getting the point? How they will ask the question? Similar to this they will ask. Now, one more thing, people. Cat is coded as TAC. What happened? They are reversing it. The first letter becomes the last letter, and the last letter becomes the first letter. The middle letter, there is no point to change, so he will be sitting in the middle. That way also they can ask. Okay, then tell me a word. Anyone? Any word? Come on. You know the word. Don't say that bad word. Other one. Yes. Tell me the word. Dark circular. Dog. Okay. Yes. I heard dark circle. Yes. Dog. Because of no sleep. Dog. Dog is coded as what? You tell me a code. Based on that we will do. Oh, dog is coded as goat. Fine. What happens over here? Reverse coding is happening. Then dog is coded as E, A, P, then H. What happened? Plus 1. Then dog is coded as C, N, F. What happened? Minus 1. One letter above. Sir, is it always plus 1 and minus 1? Will there be plus 2? Yes. Will there be plus 3? There can be. Will there be plus 4? There can be. It can happen throughout. Whatever according to the question or the given code, we will answer. Keep it in your mind. Again, next question for you. Time is coded as what happened here? Time is coded as MEIT. One important thing everyone should keep in your mind is there is our word, right? The given word will be there. And if the word itself, all the letters in the word are present in the code, that means we are not adding anything. Keep it in your mind. What are we telling? If all the letters of the word, make a note of it. If all the letters of the word are there in code, there is no adding. It is just rearrangement. Okay, keep it in your mind. We are just rearranging. Very, very important. How are we rearranging? People, The last two letter became what, people? The last two letter became the first two letter. Okay, rearranging is done that way. Last two letter became the first two letter. Then first two letter will be written in the inverse manner, I and T. Keep a note of it. Then people, my question is, if time TIME is coded as MEEIT, then how will be rare will be coded as? So it will be what? Last two letter became first two letters. That means RE will be there. Then first two letters are written in the inverse format. That means A will be here, then R will be there. REAR will be the case. I hope that everyone understood. There were multiple questions like this also. Now, can I go for the final one? Final type of question. Everyone, what all type of question we discussed? One is addition of letters, random addition. Second one is what? The inverse. Okay, inverse we will take and write. Then third one is what we studied about, minus can happen. That means we write the previous letter. Code will be, the letter will be given as the previous letter. The code will be previous letter. Then we studied what? Rearrangement within the given thing. Then the last and final type. Okay, this is the final type. Then we can go for the question. The final type is like this. Tell me a word. Ghost. Rose. Rose. Okay. Rose. Okay. I'm going to tell rose is coded as. Okay. Rose is coded as FTPS. Then what is the code for? Tell me another four-letter word, people. A good one, not a bad one. Rain. Okay. RAIN. Okay. Rose is coded as this. Then what is the code for rain? Very good question it is. Because this type of question you can expect in examination also. No, tell me the code. Tell me the code. No, I don't want answer. I want code. What is the coding mechanism over here? You should decode. Then we will go for the answer. Forget rain. Tell me what is the code. Okay. 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 So what is happening? The code is like R became yes. How will R became yes? The after R who is there? Yes is there. R plus 1. O became P. OP. That means what? Plus 1. S become T. ST. Another plus 1. E become F. Another plus 1. So people, what is the code? It is a, what to say, that it is a diagonal pattern with addition of letters. That can also happen. So these are the types of question which you will see for examination. I hope that everyone is clear with it. So what are the types? I will just re-narrate the entire types for you people. So can we start from the beginning? First one is what? First type. Type 1. Type 1 is addition of, or we can say that it will say that the next number coding. Next number coding. Or we will say that plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, etc. etc. That means we will go for the next digit or next letter coding. Okay, next number or next letter coding. Then second type you can go for what? The type 2, previous letter coding. Previous letter coding. There what happens? We will go for previous letter or 2 letters previous or 3 letters previous or 4 letter previous. That can also happen. Now third type was what? Type 3 is rearrangement. Rearrangement. We were rearranging the letters. So how to find a rearrangement? Can anyone tell me how to find a rearrangement? If all the letters in the word are there in code. Okay, That is rearrangement. Then also one more thing, it's not necessary that all the letters are there also. There can be one extra letter also that will follow +1 or +2. They can mix everything also. That also I'll show you. Fourth one. What is the fourth one? Diagonal coding. Diagonal coding with what? The plus or minus according to the question. Then finally fifth one is mix of all. Okay, these are the type of question you might see. I hope that you will be able to solve it. Can we start off with the first question, everyone? Try panalama. Grace, Niniksha, you are there already. In between I didn't see you. Okay, I thought, okay, fine. No, fine. You are hiding. No, yes. First question, people. Have a look at this question. Can anyone tell me the answer? Madras. Yes. Madras is coded as ESBT. MADRAS is coded as what? NBESBT. Now you should tell me, is it a vertical coding or diagonal coding or just rearrangement? Is it rearrangement or no? Because different letters are there completely. So M become N. How can M become N? +1 MN. A become V. B +1. D E +1. R S +1. A B +1. S T +1. That means Delhi will be what? E. F. M. H is becoming I. I is becoming J. E F M I J. Which option is the answer, people? Option C is the answer. Okay, keep a note of it and accordingly get me the answer. Done. Make a note of it, people. E F M I J. Is there any error in the material? Material is given correctly, right? Fine. Done? Understood this? Very easy. Now, people, don't go for the second question, go for the third question. 16th question. Option A. I think so. Correct. Tell me the code. Code solungo. Code solungo. What is the code? Okay, fine. +1, -1. Okay, we will see that. Sikkim. SIKKIM is given as what? THLJ, then LJJL. Okay, fine. We will check what is the case. Now, if you ask me, what is happening over here? Is it a vertical? Is it diagonal coding? S becoming L is very difficult. Correct? S becoming L is not at all possible for us. It is very difficult if you ask me. Now, S becoming T is very easy because we know that it is ST. Correct? RST, right? That means it is what? +1. Correct? But I become H. What happens? It is IJ, but it is becoming IH over here. But we know that it is HI. That means it is what, people? Previous letter coding, -1. So it is first one is +1, second one is -1. Then K becoming L. KL, JKL. That means what? +1. K becoming J. That is -1. This is what the IJ, +1. This is what? -1. So what is the code? +1, -1. +1, -1. +1, -1 is the code. So training will be coded as what? T becomes what? +1. TU. Correct? TS, RST, TU. Correct. Then R become previous one. Q. Yes. Looking at that, there are only 3 options. We will check that which option is the right answer also. Then A become next one. This one +1, this one -1. Then +1. That is becoming B. Then I become -1, right? -1 becomes what? H. Correct? H. Then N is +1. That means that N will become O. Then I become -1. That means it become H. Then N become O and G become what? F. So answer is what, people? Option B is your answer. I hope that you understood. So it is a mixed coding of what and what? Previous letter coding and next letter coding. Very good question, right? Yes. Purna got it? Yes, Sudarshan got it? Bhuvanesh, you got it? Yes, Ayush? Yeah, Dinesh? Everyone else? Lipika got it? Darshana, you got it? Yes. Pujita got it. First you said option A, right? You got it now? Yes. Niniksha? Jayasree? Are you catching up? Yes. Kalei? I finally saw you. Yes, hi. Now, get me the answer. Okay, we will check. என்னாச்சுங்க? Mention is coded as LNEITNO. People, is all the letters in the word is there in the code? All the letters of MENTION is there in the code also, right? LNEITNO. Everything is there. So if you ask me, I will write MENTION. Mention is coded as what? LN. Yes. Then what is happening? EI. Then what is happening? TN. Then what is happening? O is happening. If you look here carefully, N is, they are getting reversed. TI and IT, reverse. EN and NE, reverse. Now then what is this M and L? How will M become L, people? -1 or +1? -1 or +1? L is before M or after M? LM. That means it should be what? -1. Okay, previous letter code. Now, with that logic, people, can anyone tell me the code for present? First letter should be what? Who is there before P? Who is there before P? OP. Correct? So it will be O. Then you reverse it. ER. ES. TN. So which is the code, people? OERESTN. Which option is the answer, people? Option D is your answer. I hope that everyone got this at ease. Pakka? Kandipa? Everyone understood this? Very easy question. Now, we will go back to our, once everyone is done, we will go back to our 15th question. Honey is coded as JQPGA. Then VCTIGVU is the code for which one is the question? They gave the code. We need to find the word. Okay, we need to find the actual word. This is actually coding or decoding. Here we are decoding the code. Okay, Sukrita, try to get me that. Everyone, the timer starts. So the code is given in the question compared to other questions. Can anyone tell me the code? C, correct answer. Try, everyone. So write it down. Until and unless you write it down, you will not get the answer. I am telling you, looking at that, most of the cases you will not get the answer. When you see that mention and mention based question, right? Mention. When you look at it, sometimes you will not even understand what is given. So once you write that, sometimes you will understand, we can just rearrange them. Okay, so always write in this one if you get a question. Now look here, honey. HONEY. Honey is coded as JQPGA. Okay. Now looking at it, is it a diagonal coding, people? No, we can't say in a diagonal coding over here. But H is becoming J. How much H will become J? Da? I, J. Correct? That means it will be plus 2. After H, I is there. After that, J is there. So it will be how much? Plus 2. O become Q. P, Q plus 2. N become P. O, P, that is plus 2. E become G. F, G, that is plus 2. Y become A. Z, A. People, just like our number plate and all, there is no A, Z, B, Z and all. That is not there. The thing is what? Once Z is completed, we will go back again to what? A again. So Y, Z, that means ZA plus 2. Everything is plus 2. Now they have given us the code. What is the code? VCTIGVU is the code. Now if you want to find the word, will you do plus 2 or minus 2? Minus 2. Why? Because we are finding the word in the opposite direction we are going to do. Now, which is 2 letters above V? TUV. Correct? So it will be what? T. Who is 2 letter above C? A, B, C. That means A will be there. Then looking at that, R will be there. Looking at that, only one option is showing you that. Which option is the answer? Option C is your answer. Targets is your answer. Are you understanding? Everyone understood the method? So what is the difference in this question? In all the question, they gave the word and the code and they asked the code for a given word. But in this particular question, they gave the code and asked us the word. Okay, very good question. It was there in the recent MTP paper also, the same question. Okay, so high chance that this type of question will get repeated. Thanks is coded as SKNTHA. People, what do you guys guess regarding this word? Is it rearrangement? It's a rearrangement based question because all the letters in the word are there in all the letters in the code. That means THANKS is coded as what, people? SKNTHA. If you ask me, the last letter became the first letter. Second last letter became the second letter. Third last letter became the third letter. So similarly, how will you write, people? Last letter will become the first letter. Second last letter becomes the second letter. P becomes the third letter. So DIP, DIP. That means only one option is going off. Then people, looking at this, first 3 letters is they are writing as it is. Correct? THA. So you will be writing first 3 letters as it is. So answer is what? Dips to a option. Got it? Clear? Everyone understood this? Pakka everyone understood? Anyone is having trouble? Please ask. Yes, Niniksha, you got it? Yes, this one? Yes. Now get me the answer for Priyadarshini, got it?
Yes.
Yes. Get me the answer. Subrita, you got it? Yes. Get me the answer for this. One of the best question. Let me check whether you guys are thinking in that angle. Option, correct answer. Who all said D? Good, great, awesome. Get me the answer. The timer starts now. Timer starts now. 60 seconds everyone can take. With this, I will add one more thing to our number of questions. Okay. If you played proper attention in the previous type, you will get the answer fast. Forward position and backward position coding. Okay, if you had seen it properly, you will get the answer fast. So I'll give you one more minute. Till 1 minute 30 seconds you can take. Option D. Okay. Correct answer. Yes. Any other answers? Any other answers other than option D? No other answer, huh? Yes. Paka? Can I go further forward? Are you guys ready? Look here. B E A T then is coded as what? Y V Z G. Okay, that is the given code. Now looking at it, if you ask me, it is a backward to forward, forward to backward position coding. What is the position of ADA? Forward position. Forward position is how much? 1. E is at which position? 5. B is at which position? 2. T is at which position we know, which is 20th. Now, if you ask me, who is in the first position from the backward? Z. Z, correct. Backward is Z. Then who is in the second position from backward? We know that it is Y. So we understood that it is kind of a backward position. Check whether G is at 20th position. 27 minus 7, which is equal to how much now? 20. Correct. So G is at 20th position. V. How to check V's forward position? So what is the forward position of V? That is 22. So 27 minus 22 is equal to how much? 5. That means all of it is given in the backward position of it. Now, people, mild, M-I-L-D. Okay. Code, which is M is at which position now? 13th. I is at which position, people? IJ. That means it is at 9th position. L is at which position, people? JKL. That means 12th position. D is at which position, people? D is at 4th position. Now, I will just check the first option. M. Who is in the 13th position from the backward? N. Yes. M is 13th from forward. N is 13th from backward. Then, who is 4th position from backward, people? Z is there, Y is there, then X is there, W is there. N and W should be the first and last letter. How many options are there? This is wrong, this is wrong. Only one option is there. Which option is giving you the answer, people? Option D, NROW. So, 9th position from backward is whom? R. 12th position from backward is whom? O. Accordingly, you can write it using our shortcut. If you don't know the shortcut, you will never find the answer faster. It will be difficult for you. You might need to refer and all. So keep the shortcut in mind. What is the shortcut for finding backward position? 27 minus the forward position. If so, coding go. Timer starts now. 1 second. Timer starts now. Option C. Okay. Option C. We will check. So frozen is there. F-R-O-Z-E-N is there. It's coded as what? O-F-A-P-S-G. That is the given code. Now we need to find the code for what? Molten. M-O-L-T-E-N. People, can anyone tell me what is the given code? Is it a direct coding? Rearrangement is there? All the letters are there? No, all the letters are not there. Only O and F are there. Other than that, something is there? No. So it is not rearrangement. Is it diagonal coding? Check. F is becoming G. R is becoming S plus 1. O is becoming P plus 1. Z is becoming A plus 1. E is becoming F plus 1. N is becoming O plus 1. So what type of coding is it, people? Diagonal coding plus 1. So F plus 1 is G, R plus 1 is G, O plus 1 is P, Z plus 1 is A, E plus 1 is F, N plus 1 is how much? O. Similarly, people, can anyone tell me N plus 1 will become what? M plus 1 will become what? N. O plus 1 will become what? P. L plus 1 will become what? LM. T plus 1 will become what? U. E plus 1 will become what? F. N plus 1 will become what, people? O. O, F, U, M, P, N. Right answer, Krishna. Right answer, rest of you. Good. Understood the question? Got it, people? So, what is the coding? Diagonal coding with what? Addition of 1. Okay. First of all, why did you go for diagonal coding? If you look here, E is becoming, F is becoming O. Then R is becoming F. Too much difference is there for direct coding. That's why we went for what? Diagonal coding. Why didn't we go for rearrangement? Because the thing is what? Rearrangement, only 2 letters are there. O and F are there. Other than that, everything else is new. That means rearrangement is not the case. So, only possible answer is what? Diagonal coding with plus 1. Okay. So, that's why I'm telling you, write. When you write, automatically, somehow you will find the pattern. If you don't write, if you just look at the question and all, you might not get it. Because frozen is here and OFA, whatever is given is over here. Coding from here to diagonally to read is difficult. When it is written like vertically itself, it is much more easy for you to read. Keep it in your mind. We did the question right. What was the answer for this? Option B, OERSTN. We already did this question, right? Which question was it? OERESTN. Yes. Option B. Yes. Which question is it? 16th or something. Yes. Option D, this question. 22nd, 22nd. Which option? Option? Okay, try. You are telling what then? Pravalika, tell me. 17th question. Oh, 17th question was D, but the options are different now. Yes. Tell me. C. Try. Try everyone. They are telling R is becoming U. After R, who is there? U is there. After U, who is there? X is there. After X, who is there? A is there. Then after A, D is there. Then who will be there after D is the question. Okay, we will check. Now, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Yes. R is becoming U. How will R become U? S, T, U. How many letters are there, people? 3 letters are there. That means it is what? Plus 3. U is becoming S. Can you tell me? V, W, X. Plus 3. That means looking at the code is plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. X, Y, Z, A, plus 3. B, C, D, plus 3. Then E, F, G, plus 3. So answer is what, people? G is your answer. Which option is the answer? Option C is the answer. So I hope you understood. Yes, Krishna, got it. Rakshana, you are late. Sakshini, Ambika, you are late. Trisha, you got it. Yes, everyone got this. Pakka, everyone understood this. This one we will do it after studying number series. Remind me to do this, okay? This time you are not ready for it. Get me that. Option what? A. Some people are telling A. First of all, North has how many letters? 5 letters, right? That way also you can check all this. You can actually eliminate option B because there are 6 letters in option. So only 5 letters are there. 5. Try. A, yeah? A. Yes. One person is telling A. Oh no. We will check. So I will write, people. Correct answer, Krishna. Health is there. HELTH is coded as what, people? IFBUL. Correct? IFMBUL. Sorry. IFBM. What? UL. Now, if you ask me, is it a vertical coding or diagonal coding or rearrangement? Rearrangement, pakka no. Is it diagonal coding? Chance is there, but we can eliminate that because E becoming U is very difficult. Now, diagonal coding, what do you guys think about normal coding? H become I. How will H become I? Plus 1. Okay. E become F. Plus what? 1. A become B. L become M. T become U. Next letter. H become L. I, J, K, L plus 4. I, J, K, L, M. Okay, that means it is what? I, J, K, L plus 4 should be there. Okay, so the code is plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, then plus 4. Then north become, N will become what people? N, O. O will become what people? P. R will become S. Then T will become U. H will become H plus 4 is how much da? I, J, K, L. We already know the answer. What is that? H is coded as L. So answer is what people? Option. Purinjada? Everyone? Any doubt in this? Pakka everyone got this? Next question, Inga Parango. Read the question carefully. Find the odd one out. Odd one. Option D. Okay, we will check. What is the reason for that? Can you tell me, Pravalika? Okay, but your coding is wrong, but the answer is correct. Okay. Yes. We will check on that. Which option? Any other option? Option A. D. Ayush? Which option? C or D? Okay, one option. D. We will check. Okay. So when you get a question like this, look here carefully. C is becoming E, then E is becoming H, H is becoming L. That is the way of approach. Okay, we will not check with option to option. Okay. C is becoming E. How much C is there? That means D, E. So it is plus 2. Okay, you are telling about the gap. Plus 2. Correct. Then E become H. E is becoming H means F, G, H plus 3. H become L. H become L means I, J, K, L plus 4. So in the first question it is plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. Okay. If every others are following a different pattern, we can say that first option is the answer. If everyone else is following the same pattern, whoever is not following the plus 2, plus 3, plus 4 pattern will be your answer. So that's how you will find the odd man. K is becoming M. LM plus 2. M is becoming P. NOP plus 3. Then P is becoming T. P is becoming T means what? QRST. That means plus 4. That means the code in both the cases is plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. That the pattern is followed throughout. Now we will check whether option C or D is the answer. O become Q. Plus 2. PQ. Then RST plus 3. Then UVWX plus 4. That means option C is also following the same pattern, while this is not following. I'll show you where is it not following. N is becoming P. M. N is becoming P means OP plus 2. Correct. P is becoming S. P is becoming S means what? Q R S plus 3. Then S is becoming V. T U V plus 3. Okay. Yes. So the pattern is not followed by the last person. So option D is the answer. I hope that you understood. It's a very good question. High chance of repetition for such a pattern. Okay. I hope that you guys understood the pattern. Clear up, everyone? Is it clear for all the people? If so, try the next question for me. Get me the answer. Get me the answer. Yes. Option A. Yeah? We will check. Correct answer, I guess. King is coded as 11, 9, 1, 4, 7. Okay. King means K is what? K is 11. We know the position of K. K is at which position? 11th position, because JK. Then I is at which position? 9th position. N is at which position, people? 14th position. G is at which position? 7th position. That means it is a direct letter to digit coding. Okay, or the position based coding over here is happening. Then what is the pattern of queen? N is what? N is what? 14. Look at that. Which option is having 14? Only one option is having 14. Which option is your answer then? Option A is your answer. So this was a previous year question, but it was given wrongly in that attempt. Instead of giving it as 14, they gave 4 in that particular attempt. Okay, so I corrected for the purpose of changing in the question. So it is answer is what? Option A. Why? Because N is coded as 14. Understood, people? Got the answer, Darshana? Yes. Rest of you, Sugrita, you got it? If so, we are entering the final question from this type. Very easy. Correct. Entering the final question. Summer is coded as runner. If you ask me, the second letter is same, then the last two letters should also be same. That means ER should be there and second letter should be I. Which all are having second letter as I? Only one letter is having second letter as I and the last letter as ER. So directly we went for the answer. Option B is the answer without even drawing anything. Understood the question? Very easy question. And it is taken from the recent model test paper. Okay. Fine, people. Done. Now we are going for the next one. And in the recent attempt, there were few questions from this pattern. Okay. Word to word, word to character, word to digit. I told you already, word to digit. I love you and all 143. That means what? Word to digit. Word to word means what? For example, some word will be coded as some other word. We will have certain word for certain things and all, right? Likewise. So word to word is there, word to character. Word to character is not much important for us because the chances of coming for examination is very rare. But still we will check possibilities for that. Now, 30th question. Everyone, look here. I will tell you the pattern of solving the question. Listen to the pattern. It will help you solve the question within few seconds. Okay. In a certain code, 256 means you are good. Okay. 637 means we are bad. Then 358 means good and bad. Then what is the following? Which of the following represent and is the question? What is the code or the letter or the digit for and is the question? Now people, where is and present? Can anyone tell me where is and present? And is present in good and bad. That means you will write the letter directly. 3, 5, 8. Either 3 or 5 or 8 can be the code for what? And. So we will eliminate which option directly? Option A you can directly eliminate. Now people, we will check the next step. Next step is what? We will check whether and is present in any other given code. Is you are bad and we are bad? Is and present there? No. That means it is gone. Now we will go and find good. Is good present in any of the other word? Yeah, you are good is there. Correct? Huh? You are good. Good is there. Now tell me, in 256 and in 358, what is the common digit? 5. That means 5 means what then, people? Good. Good. Why? Because good is present in 358 and 256. That means 5 means what? The 5 means good. No matter what, it should be good, because you are good and bad. Is there any other letter in common? Any other word in common? No other word in common. So we found the value of good. Then people, we will look for the bad. Okay. Bad is there. Bad is present where else? In we are bad. Now in 637 and 358, what is common? 3 is common, correct? That means 3 means what, people? Bad. So 3 means what, people? Bad. So what will be the code for and, which implies 8 is equal to what? And, which is the answer? Option C is the answer. This is the approach. Elimination is the approach. We will eliminate whatever is not required for us until and unless the same word is present in 2 different codes. Then you can directly go and solve. For example, if the question was, which of the following present good? You will take 358 and you will take 256, which is common in between them, 5. So 5 is the code for good. If the question is direct, you will be lucky, but the chance of being lucky like that, it's very rare. Very rarely you will be lucky with respect to this answer. Now look at this. I hope everyone understood. Krishna, Ambika, Rakshana, Sakshini, Trisha, everyone understood this. Sukrita, you got this one? No. Should ask, right? What happened? Previous one only you got, right? This one you are not getting. Yes, you should ask right away. You should ask. Don't keep it to the end. It will be difficult if you keep your doubts to yourself. It's not possible. Okay. Now, rest of you, anyone else is having doubt, please tell me. Now, fine now, let's see. So, what are they asking for first of all here? They are asking for the code for and. Correct? Code for what? And. Now, for that, we will check and is present where? And is present in good and bad. Correct? In good and bad. What is the code for good and bad? 358. That is the code for what? Good and bad. Now we will also check and is present in somewhere else. And is not present somewhere else. So that means we need to decode the value of other values. Like good we need to find, and what we need to find out? Bad we need to find. Now, good and bad. Good is present in what all places? Good is present in you are good. Correct? Now, you tell me what is common in 256 and 358? Which? 5. That means 5 means what then? 5 means good. How did you find it is good? Because both the letters, both the digits are there in you are good and good and bad. So word good is present in both the coding part. So we should say that 5 is the code for what? Good. Understood that? Then you will find what? Can you tell me? What we will find next? Bad. So bad is present in what and what? You good and bad it is present, and also in we are bad is also it is present. So which digit? 637 is the code. In that, which is common in we are bad and 358? You tell me. 3 is common. Correct? So what is the code for 3? 3 is coded as bad. Then who is the remaining person? 8. So 8 will be no matter what and. Correct? It should be no matter what and. That's why we are saying 8 is and. Understood now? That is the approach. Everyone understood this? Yes. If any doubt is there, right away should ask. Okay. Going forward, I am telling you, right away should ask. Yes. Next one. Get me the answer. You guys try and get me the answer. Write and do. Until you write, you will not get the answer properly. I am telling you, write and do it. For coding, it's required. Writing is required. Just looking at will not give you the answer most of the cases. Everyone, try. Timer starts now. Right answer, Trisha. Right answer, Sakshini. Right answer, Rakshana. Why didn't you come, Rakshana, today? Where are you? Okay. Got the answers? Which option? We will check whether it is correct or not. 378 means buy good books. Correct? So we need to find what? Oh, that is not required. We need to find what? R. R is present where? R is present in 253. Correct? 253. R is present. Okay. Now we need to check. Along with 253, we need to find R. Is R present in any of the other given code? No. The other one is man is old. There is no R. Then buy good books. There is also no R. That means we need to find what? First we will find books. Book is over there in 253 and book is also there in 378. Can anyone tell me the code for then books? Books means what, people? 253 it is there. Then 378 it is there. That means 3 is the code for what, people? Books. Then next question for everyone. Next one is we need to check old. Old is present where? The old is present in 253 and old is also present in 546. Which digit is common in between them? 5. So that means 5 means old. Now who is the remaining person? 2 is the remaining person. So 2 should be what? No matter what, 2 should be what? 2 should be R. So answer is what, people? Option A. 2 is your answer. Right answer, everyone. Well and good. Understood the approach? Yes. So elimination is the best approach over here. Take one at a time. Eliminate them. Find the code for them and eliminate them. Then obviously you will get the answer for the next one. That's how it is. Okay. Now we are going for word to word coding. Okay. What is the code? Word to word. Till now we discussed what? Word to digit or digit to word coding. Now we are going for what? Word to word. Finally we are there. Look here. In a certain code, to go humulso stands for work is very hard. Okay, work is very hard. Then Hugh Dugo Baki means bingo is very smart. Nano Mul Dugo stands for cake is hard. Then Mulki Gu means smart and hard. All the things are given. Now we need to find the code for what? We need to find the word which stands for bingo. Can anyone tell me bingo is in which line? Second line, third line or fourth line? Second line. That means any of the 4 Q, Dugo, Ba or Ki will be the code for what? Bingo. Correct? That means you can directly eliminate whom? You can directly eliminate option number A. That is gone. Now we will check one by one. Now look here. The is very is present in second line and is very is present in first line. Can anyone tell me what is the code for is very then? Is very can be is code is what? Look here. Q is there. Q is there. Then do go is there. To go is there. That means is very means what? Q and do go. That means do go is gone. Okay. Now either it will be key or it will be what? Ba. Now, people, smart is present in second line and smart is also present in one another line. Can anyone tell me which is the other line? Smart is present in the second line and smart is present in the fourth line. Now, looking at that, what will be the similar code presenting over there? Key is there and key is there. So, key means what, people? Smart. Or smart means Q. Key. That means key is also gone. So what is the answer, people? Bingo means. Understood? This is the approach. This is the same approach which we followed for the letters also. Sorry, digits also. Word to digit also we followed the same approach. Here what? Only difference is word is coming into the picture, but it is very easy for us. Okay. I hope everyone got it. Rakshana, very good. Right answer. Yes. I hope everyone is getting the answer. Yes. Fine. Pakka. Everyone. Niniksha, you got it? Yes. Purna. Yes. Jayasri, you got it? Yes. Get me the answer. Option A. It is taken from a model test paper, recent model test paper. Try everyone. 33rd question. The timer starts now. Everyone should get the answer within 1 minute. Please try. Write and try or mark and try. Since we don't have the color pencil and all, we will write and try. Okay, write and try. Okay. Can I try? So people, they are asking in a certain chord, 493 means friendship difficult challenge, 961 means struggle difficult exam, then 178 means exam believable subject. Then what is the digit for the word believable is the question. Okay, believable is present in which and which? Only in 178. So write that 178 right in front of you. Now people, we will check whether exam is present in any other wording. Correct? Exam is present in 961 also. So in 961 and in 178 exam is present. That means who is the common digit? 1. So 1 means what people? Exam. Now we will check for subject. Is subject present in any other wording? Any other given code? No. Is believable given in any other given code? No. That means our answer will be what? Either 7 or 8. Since believable and subject is not present in any of the given coding, 7 or 8 should be your answer. Option A is your answer. I hope that everyone understood this. Pakka. So that is your word to digit coding. So in your workbook, there are few more questions which are much easier compared to whatever we have solved. Okay, that is direct. In certain one question is like, you can take 2 different codes and directly go for the answer. So that is there. You can solve the workbook and check. And there are few questions. Now we are going for the last one with respect to letters. Then after this, we are going for number series, the most important part. So after the break only, we will be discussing our number series part. Now we are discussing our final part, that is called as letter repeating series. Okay. With this chapter, how many more chapters will be pending for us? Chapter 1 will be there. Chapter 6 will be there. Chapter 8 will be there. Then 13, then 15, 16. Correct? How many chapters? 6 more chapters are there. Yes. In that chapter 1 is, I have put a lot of questions. Okay. Lot of questions are there because the pattern is too much. So I have put some questions from chapter 2 also for you in chapter 1. So that we can solve a lot of questions connecting both the chapters. That is there. Then in chapter 7, it is a direct chapter. All the time there is a certain type of question. It's like whatever we solve in the class, do it multiple times, you will be sorted. Then the final one is chapter 8. Chapter 8, I have given a lot of questions. But that much preparation is not required for you if you ask me. So what we will do is we will solve the question in a way that so that we will cover all the type of questions. Because usually there is a pattern of question which will come for exam. That also I will say which is important, which is not important. But I have given everything. Then chapter 13 is the most important chapter going further forward. Because 10 marks, up to 10 marks question can be there from chapter 13. Then chapter 15 and 16 together will give you up to 10 marks or 11 marks. That can be possible. So both 2 chapters are also important. So we will study chapter 15 and 16 only after finishing chapter number 7. The reason is both the chapters are connected. Okay, keep it in your mind. Now we are going for letter repeating series. Everyone knows tables, right? What is the table of 2? 2 ones are 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 6 are 12. Keep that. People, sometimes in our question, there will be 12 letters. For example, it will be given like A dash 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 B dash dash dash. So how many are there? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Likewise, randomly they will give something. Okay, they will randomly give us some A comma dash 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 B comma dash 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 dash. Like that they will give. Then they will ask us to fill the gap. You'll be like, oh, how can I fill the gap? Filling the gap work in a way like you need to follow a certain pattern. If the pattern is always like A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, then the pattern should be throughout followed. Okay, that is the important part, and that will be shown in the question also. They will say that lot of words will be given. Look here, lot of letters will be given. We need to just fill the gap, but the filling the gap is not possible if you don't know the basic tables. I'll tell you why. People, when there are 12 letters, okay, 12 gaps are there including the letters. Including letters and gap, there are 12 in total. We should split them into 2 letters of 6 parts. What is the case? 2 letters of 6 parts. We will cut them into 2 letters of what? 6 parts. Or 3 letters of 4 parts. Or 4 letters of, can anyone tell me 4 letters of 3 parts? So this is the way of cutting and finding the answer. When I say cutting, you should understand this is how we will cut. Now, can anyone tell me how many letters are there in total? First gap, second letter, third letter, fourth letter, fifth letter, sixth letter, seventh letter, eighth letter, ninth letter, 10th letter, 11th letter, 12 letters. So 12 letters are there in total. What is our first option? We will cut them into 2 letters of how many parts down? 6 parts. Now we'll check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now if you are asking about the letter repeating series, now if you look here, everywhere it is like A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, right? Looking at the pattern, so you will fill it A, B. Then A, B is already there, that's why we filled it. Next one will be what? B. Next one will be what? A. Next one will be what? B. So what are the filled letters? A, B, B, A, B. So we fill the gap using A, B, B, A, B. Which option is the answer, people? Option B is the answer. So that's how you solve the question. Now you will ask, sir, did any question came like this in the past? It never came. There was not a single question based on this. But why am I solving you this? Because in the recent model test, there was a question. Model test paper based on this, there was a question. Then also one more thing is, the first letter in your ICAI book, right? First question in your ICAI book is based on this. And it is a wrong question also. A wrong question is the first question you are starting this chapter. Okay. So that is the reason I am solving this with you. You can expect a question only because of the reason that there was a predicted question in the model test paper. That question also we will solve here. Okay. Other than that, yeah, I'll explain it. It's not done. Just started off. Okay. So what we did over here, whenever 12 digits are there, we will cut them into what? 2 letters of 6 parts. Now in this particular question, what we did? In this particular question, in total, how many letters are there? 12 are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are there. So what first thing we will cut them into how many parts? 6 parts. Now, how did I know it is 2 letters? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that means 2 letters of 6 parts. Now we need to check. Looking at that, AB is the pattern because it is repeated again. AB is repeated again. That means first letter should be A no matter what. Second letter should be what? B no matter what. So fill it. AB. So first letter is already given in the next one. So we will write the second letter B. First letter is not given. So we will write the first letter. First letter is already given. We will write the second letter. So what is the words we used? The letters we used? A, B, B, A, B. So what is the filled thing? We filled it using option B, A, B, B, A, B. Okay, I hope you understood this. Even if you didn't understand, you will get to know when I solve more questions based on the next patterns. What if there are 16 letters? Can anyone suggest me something? Don't tell me 2 of 8 parts and all. We will say what? 4 of 4 parts. That is the only question which will come for examination. Or is the case? 4 letters of 4 parts. So 4 letters of 4 letters. And how many parts? 4 parts. Whenever 16 are there. Can anyone tell me when 18 letters are there, how many way we will cut? Yeah, 6 parts, 3 letters. So 3 letters. How many parts? 6 parts. Or 6 letters, 3 parts is very rare. You can go for 3 letter, 6 parts. Any other thing, 2 letters of 9 parts and all, we will not go. When the numbers are increasing, we will not go for that. Okay. Now, get me that. Yes. How many letters? First, you should count the number of letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. In total, number of letters is equal to how much now? 16. Whenever 16 letters are there, how are we going to cut, people? 4 letters of 4 parts. Correct? 4 letters of 4 parts. Looking at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 letters of 4 parts we are having. Now, second position is occupied by A. Third position is occupied by A. First and the last position, first and the fourth position is occupied by what? B. Okay, so accordingly fill it. First position, who will sit? B. Last position, who will sit? B. Third position, who will sit? A. Second position, who will sit? A. First position, who will sit? A. So filling at that way, we are filling with what? A, B, B, A, B. Which is the answer, people? Option C. Which option is the answer? Option C, B, B, A, B. Right answer. I hope that everyone understood the pattern. Is the pattern clear for everyone? Yes, this is the approach. If you don't know this approach, you will not get the answer at all. I am sure about that. When you see the question itself in exam hall, you will start like, oh, what to do. You will not get a pattern if you don't know this approach. Yes.
Deciding what B will be.
Which one? So look here. 4 letters are there, right? We are cutting them into 4 parts. Now looking at this, when the pattern is looked everywhere, first and the last letter is becoming what? B only, right? That means no matter what, it is repeating pattern. No matter what, the last letter should be B. Correct? Now, we know that first letter in 2 cases, it is B. That means the first letter, no matter what, should be what? B. Looking at here, first 2 letters, the second and third letter, it is always what? A. Correct? That means second and third letter should always be A. That's how we are filling it. Okay? Yes. Final question. Get me the answer, please. C. This is the model test question which came for recently, very recently, which came for your model test papers. So I am expecting a same question, the same exact question in the future. Tell me how many letters are there, then tell me how to go about it. How many are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 are there in total, people. N is equal to 18. What did I say? When N is equal to 18, we will cut them into 3 parts, 3 letters of 6 parts. Cut them. 3 letters. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Correct. Yes. Everything is cut into 3 parts, 3 letters of 6 parts. Now looking at that, in every case, who is sitting at the first position? A. That means we will fill wherever A is there. First position is vacant, we will fill with A. Looking at this, who is sitting at the last position? C is sitting at the last position. Wherever vacant place is there for the last position, we will fill with C. Then Looking at this, who is sitting at the second position? Everywhere it is B. That means B should sit in the second position. So answer is what? C, C, A, B. Which is the answer, people? Option C is the answer. I hope that everyone understood the pattern. And these are the worst type of question which can come from your this chapter from letter repeating series. Now we are going for the final part of the chapter. We have very few questions. There are a few repeated things and all. First of all, I will ask you few questions before diving into the questions after the break. Now, which are the natural numbers now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correct, etc. Till infinity. Even numbers. Which are the even numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Odd numbers also we know. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. Prime numbers is important. Which are the prime numbers? Divisible by any other number. It is only divisible by that number or 1. Correct? Or 1. That is the case. Now, which is the first prime number? Next prime number. Next prime number. Next prime number. 7. Next is how much? 9? No. What is the next number? 11. Next is what? 13. Next is what? 17. Next is what? 19. Next is what? Not 21. 21 is divisible by 3. 23 is divisible by 1 and 23. Correct. Next one. 27 is divisible by 3 and 9. 29. Okay. Then 31. 31 is divisible by anyone else? Nope. Then 32 is divisible by 8, 4, 2, everything. Then 35 is divisible by 7 and 5. Then 37 is there. Then people. 39 is divisible by 3 and 13. Gone. Then 41. Okay. Then who is there? 43 is there. Okay. Then who is there? 47 is divisible by anyone else? Nope. 47. Then 51 is divisible by 17. 53 is divisible by no one. Yes. Okay. So randomly, people, you should know till here. Till 29 at least you should know. Okay. Why? Because I'll tell you, there was an attempt. They asked 17, 19, 23, 29, which is the next number? They asked a question like that in the past. So you can also expect such a question. Now you will feel like, okay, 2, then 4, then 6 is coming. So next number should be something else. You will be like, okay, some pattern you will have in your mind and you will go for a next number. But that number will be wrong no matter what. Are you getting my point? So whenever prime number, make a note, first note, preference in pattern in number series. Preference in pattern is always given to whom? Prime numbers. Okay. So prime numbers are given the preference over any other pattern. First preference will be given to whom? Prime numbers. Keep it in your mind. Okay. Prime numbers are most respected in any number series pattern. So, for example, 2 square is how much? 4. Then 3 square. Then 5 square. 25. So, next number will be what? 7 square. Because prime numbers should always be given the opportunity. Okay. 2 square, 3 square. Then you will like 4 square. No. It will be what? If the pattern is asked directly, you will go for prime number, which is 5. Keep it in your mind. Okay. Prime number is given the preference. Now, squares of natural number. Everyone should know till here. Minimum till here, everyone should know. I will tell you why. Because certain time, they will give 23. Then 47 and all will be there in the pattern. That time you should remember 47 is nearby to whom? 49. Who is what? 7 square minus 2. The pattern is 23 is near to whom? 25. 25 is nothing but, 23 is nothing but 5 square minus 2. That type of pattern will be there in the future. Then squares of odd and all, it's not much important, people. Anyway, we will be able to get it. But cubes are important. You remember 1 cube is how much? Yesterday we told about that. 1 cube is 1. 2 cube is 8. 3 cube is 27. 4 cube is 64. Minimum try to remember till here. Okay. Till 125 try to remember. It is important. 216 is what? What cube is 216? 6 cube is 216. Then certain time there will be combination of squares and cubes. Squares and cube means first you will take 1 cube, then 2 square. Sorry, 1 cube, then 2 square, 2 cube, then 3 square, then 3 cube. So actually 1 comma 1 should be there. So 1 square, 1 cube. 2 square, 2 cube. 3 square, 3 cube. Then 4 square, 4 cube. Next one will be what? 5 square. There was a question just like that in the previous year. They will give 1 comma 1, then 8 comma 4, then they will give you accordingly 27 comma 9, then 64 comma 16, etc, etc. That is cube and what? Square. Then I will teach you something called as Fibonacci series. There was only one attempt they asked a question based on Fibonacci series. Have you studied about Fibonacci series before? Have anyone studied? If not, this is your moment. Okay, it's a very good series. It's one of the easiest series you can actually study, but inside exam and all, if you get the question, sometimes you will struggle. I'll tell you what is Fibonacci series. Yes, correct. Pravalika, what is Fibonacci series? Yes. So what happens in Fibonacci series is first two numbers will be given. Okay. Third number is nothing but one summation of both the previous numbers. 1 plus 2 is how much? 3. 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. 5 plus 3 is how much? 8. 8 plus 5 is how much? 13. 13 plus 8 is how much? 21. 21 plus 13 is how much? 34. Next number is how much? 34 plus 21 is equal to how much, people? 55. Are you getting the pattern of Fibonacci series? Only one attempt question was there, and I am pretty sure that the students didn't write that answer because of this. They don't know Fibonacci series. Keep it in your mind. You also will see a question in the nearby future. Okay? Yes. Before going, can anyone tell me the answer for this? Yeah, listen. So the type of question in letter to letter coding, we discuss certain types, right? Inverse, diagonal type of question is there, mix of both, forward thinking, backward thinking, everything is there. Now in our number series there are few types of question. First type is, you know how the pattern of questions are? The questions will be like this. I'll just randomly show one question. The question will be like this: 4, 16, etc, etc, etc. We need to find the missing number. Okay, likewise will be the question. So there will always be a pattern followed by the set of questions. Based on that only questions will come for examination. First one is increase or decrease is small or minimal. I'll use the word minimal. Yeah, that means, for example, the numbers are like this: 2 comma, okay, 4 comma, then 8 comma, then or I'll use the word 6 comma, 8 comma, 10 comma, dash. What is the next number? Looking at this, you can say that there is an increase of how much? Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Then next number should be how much, people? Plus 2, which will be how much? 12. So are you getting? When the increase is very small, we will say that there is addition or subtraction is involved. Make a note of it. Addition or subtraction is involved. Subtraction is involved. Now, second case. Now, decrease also I should show something, right? For example, it is given like 20, then 17, then 14, then 11. Next number is how much? Minus 3. Minus 3. Everywhere it is like what? It is coming to be minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. Then what is the next number then? 11 minus 3 will be how much? 8. So when the increment or decrement is very minimal, we will go for addition or subtraction. That is the first case. Okay. Second case is increment or increase or decrease is very high in the sense, for example, the first number given will be like 4. Okay, next number will be given as 8, next number is given as 16, next number is given as 32, next number is given as 64, next number is 128, then next number is 256, etc. Next number is how much is the question. So whenever increase or decrease is very high, it is going exponentially. You know, exponential means it is going like a chain reaction. It will go, the graph will go like this way. A huge increment is coming with each step. Then you should understand, can anyone tell me multiplication or division is involved? Okay, now how much is it getting multiplied? Into 2, into 2, into 2, into 2, into 2. Everything is getting multiplied. Next number will be how much then? Into 2 will become 512. So people, so huge increment means, exponential increment means what? There is multiplication or division. Division also I'll tell you with one example. Now, first number is given to be 64. Next number is given to be 16. Next number is given to be 4. What is the next number? 64 became 16. How it became? 64 divided by 4 is 16. 16 became 4 divided by 4. 4 divided by 4 will become how much, people? 1. Okay, so division will be involved. Then third type of question is square and cube based question. Cube based question. So what are the things? The third one is square and cube based question. That how will you identify a square and a cube based question is, first of all, you should know the basic squares. Which are the squares? The 1 square is how much? 1. Then 2 square is how much? 4. Then 3 square is 9. Then 4 square is 16. Then next one is 25. Then next one is 36. Then next one is 49. Next one is 64. Next one is 9 squares are 81. 10 squares are 100. Then 11 squares are 121. Then 12 squares are how much, people? 144. And finally 169. Till 169 at least you should know. 13 square is how much? 169. So how you will identify the question is, certain time it will be direct. They will say that, oh, this is the square and all. They will give it directly. Okay, we will get to know that directly by looking at that itself. But in rare case scenarios which can happen. Okay. They will give first number is 7. Next number is 14. Next number is 23. Next number is 34. Next number is how much? Next number is how much? This 7 is nothing but 3 square minus 2. This 14 is nothing but what? 4 square is how much? 16. 16 minus 2 is how much? 14. Then 23 is how much? 5 square minus 2. 34 is how much? 6 square minus 2. Next number will be what? 47. How you got it? 7 square minus 2, which is equal to how much, people? 47. So rare case scenarios can be there like this. You might see within 119. You might see with 167. You might see with 98. You might see with 79. Likewise, you might see. Then you should always remember, it is nearby to our square, right? So we should go in that pattern. Are you getting my point? Are you getting the niche? Next one, that is regarding squares. Then cubes. Can anyone tell me the cubes? First few cubes I want. 1 cube is how much? 1. 2 cube is how much? 8. 3 cube is how much? 3 cube is how much? 27. 4 cube is how much? 5 cube is how much? Then 216. Then 343. Then next one is 512. Next one is 729. Next one everyone knows. 10 cube is how much? 1000. Even if you don't know how will you find it, take the calculator, type 6 into equal to 2 times equal to, you will get the answer. Okay, so that means 216. 7 cube is how much? 7 into equal to how many times? 2 times. You will get how much? How much now? 343. Likewise, you will get. Okay, keep it in your mind. Certain time, you might get a question like this. 7 will be there. Then 25 will be there. Then 63, 62 will be there. What is the case? The cube minus 2. That case can be there. So accordingly, you can remember it. Okay. So these are the basic type of questions. Okay. Then most of the cases will be plus and addition itself. Plus or minus, or it will be multiplication. Most cases it will be multiplication or addition. Now, what if the third case I'll give, fourth case I'll give. Fourth case is when decimal is involved. Decimal is involved. Decimal numbers are there. Okay. For example, I'll give a pattern. First number is given to be 64. Or I will say that first number is given to be 5. Okay. Second number is given to be 2.5. Third number is given to be how much? Anyone can you guess it? 1.25. Then etc, 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 etc. What is the next number is the question. People, whenever decimal is involved, when our first number or second number is not having decimal, out of all of a sudden decimal is popping up. That means when decimal number is coming to the pattern, all of a sudden, that means product with a decimal number is done. Multiplication is done to the numbers with either it will be 0.25 or it will be 0.5 or it will be 0.75 or it will be what? 1.25 or it will be 1.5 or it will be 1.75, then or it will be what? 2.25 plus or etc, etc, etc. That means we need to multiply it with one of the decimal value, then only we will have a decimal all of a sudden in our pattern. Otherwise it will never pop up. Keep it in your mind. That is also important because multiple questions were there based on that in the past. And the funny part is the same question was repeated all the time. They didn't even change the pattern also. The same question was repeated from a decimal part. Now, here what happened? Can anyone tell me what should have been multiplied? 5 into 0.5 is how much? 5 into 0.5 is how much? 2.5. 2.5 into 0.5 is how much? 1.25. Yes, check. 1.25 into 0.5 is how much? Next number is how much? Can anyone tell me? Answer is how much? 0.625 is the 65, right? But I am telling, going forward, we will think in that angle. Don't think about divide by 2. We'll be thinking multiplied with a decimal value. Why? Because in the future, it will be like 0.75 we might multiply. That time we will not think about this divide by something, right? That's why. Okay. Yes. Understood, people? So these 4 things are very important. Then you know the prime numbers. What are the prime numbers? 2 is there. 3 is there. 5 is there. 7 is there. 11 is there. 13 is there. 17 is there. Then accordingly you can remember 19 is there. 23 is there. 1 is not there. 23 is there, etc, etc. That is also done. If you know this much, most of the questions you can solve. Then after solving some question, I will tell the 5th one. Okay, 5th one is the Lifesaver type. Lifesaver type, or almost all the type of questions can be solved. Okay, whichever you are stuck type of question can be solved using the Lifesaver type. I will talk about that later. Right now you don't need it, right? When you are about to die, we will talk about the Lifesaver type. Okay, yes, that time we will talk about it. First question. எல்லாரும் இங்க பாருங்க. Tell me the pattern. Is it going high, 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 high? Yes, it is going very high. Correct. Whenever high increment is there, what type is included up? Some sort of multiplication is involved. We will check whether it is correct or not. Now, people, 4 into what will give you 16? 4 into 4 will give me 16. That is the possibility. Then, so in order to find that fraction, how will you find that fraction? Take the second number, use our GP. Whatever we studied in GP, you can check. 16 divided by 4. How much is it? 4. Correct? So we can say that common ratio is 4. Everyone check. Listen. 4 into 4 is how much, people? 4 into 4 is 16. 16 into 4 is how much? It should be 64. That means either it can be option C. We will check our answer is correct or not. That means throughout the pattern should be followed by this technique. Otherwise, we will not say that 64 is the answer. Now, we will check whether 64 into 4 is giving 256. Is it giving 256? Yes, that is giving 256. That's why we are saying option C is the answer. I hope that everyone understood the method. So what happened over here? Since the increment is going up, 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 up. That means what? Some sort of product is involved. We multiplied with what? We checked with 4. But how did you check with 4? Can anyone tell me how did you check with 4? Because we took the second number, divided with the first number. We will find the common ratio R. How much is the common ratio over here? 4 is the common ratio. So multiply 4 with 4, we are getting 16. Then 16 with 4, we are getting 64. Then we will check whether 64 is the answer or not. How? We will multiply 64 with 4. If you are getting 256, that option is correct. Otherwise, we need to look for a new pattern. Purinjada everyone? Everyone, what if? That's not required. We'll talk about that later. Look here. Get me the answer. How do you know it's 31? Prime number. Oh, 25 is a prime number. Yeah, but answer is correct. Whatever you are telling is correct. But plus 2 plus 4 is the correct pattern. Prime number is not the pattern. Okay. Now, what is happening over here? People, 7 is there, then 11. Then 11 is becoming 13. 13 is becoming 17. 17 is becoming 19. 19 is becoming 23. 23 is becoming 25. 25 is becoming 29. Then next number will be how much is the question. Now, everyone, if you look closely, increment is huge or increment is minimal increment. Small sort of increment is there. Correct? That means 7 becomes 11. How much increment should be there? Plus 4 or plus 2 or plus 4. 11 become 13. How much increment? 11 plus 2 is 13. Then 13 plus 4 is 17. Plus 2 is 19. Plus 4 is 23. Plus 2 is 25. Plus 4 is 29. Then plus 2. How much is it? 31 should be your answer. Which option is your answer, people? Option B is your answer. Sakshini, you got it. Lakshana, Trisha, you got it. Please confirm it to me. Everyone got the pattern? Everyone is done with the pattern, and I hope that everyone got the pattern. Darshana, you got it? Yes. Yes, Grace, you got it. Niniksha, Kalai, yes. Livika, you got it? Yes. Sugrita, you understood the pattern over here. Pravalika, got it? Yes. Jayasri? Yes. Purnasri? Okay. Sudarshan? Yes. Bonish, you got it? Everyone got it? Yes. Well and good. Awesome. Inga parango. Answer kudungo. Option B. Okay. We will check. We will check. Priority should be given to whom? Prime numbers or normal numbers? Prime numbers. Then think again. Which option is the answer? C. Okay. Now people, what did I tell you? When you see 7, 23, 47 and all, what you understood? Sum square minus 2. 5 square minus 2 is how much? 23. 7 square minus 2 is how much? 47, etc., etc. there. Now, we will check, people. 7 is what? 7 is what? 7 is nothing but 3 square minus 2. What is 23? That is 5 square minus 2. What is 47, people? That is 7 square minus 2. What is 119, people? That is 11 square minus 2. 11 square is how much? 121 minus 2 is how much, people? That is 119. This is how much, people? 13 square minus 2. Next number will be what? Can anyone tell me? Will it be 15 square? Look at the pattern. Pattern is what? Plus 2 is there. 3 plus 2 is 5. Then next one is 5 plus 2 is 7. Then it is going for plus 4. That means it is not odd numbers. They are asking about what? The code is what? Prime number square. Prime number square minus 2. That is the pattern. Now the next prime number after 13 is how much? Can anyone tell me? That is 17 square minus 2. 17 square is how much, people? Can anyone tell me? 17 square is 17 into equal to minus 2. How much are you getting? 280. Which option is the answer? C. I hope that everyone got the pattern and you guys understood this. How did you understand square is involved? Because I told you. When 7, when you see 7, when you see 23, when you see 47, you should understand that the nearest square is 7 square, because 7 7s are 49. We learned in our school. 5 5s are 25. We learned in our school. We know the nearest pattern. That pattern we will put over here, and accordingly we will go for the answer. Purinjada? Yes, Sugata got it. Niniksha got it. Yes. Yeah. Tell me the answer. Option A. How do you know? Yeah, look here. 4 is what? 2 square. 16 is what? 4 square. 36 is what? 6 square. 64 is what? 8 square. 100 is what? 10 square. People looking here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They are even numbers. Next number will be what then? That will be 12 square. 12 square is how much, people? 144. Which option is giving you the answer? Option A is giving you the answer. I hope that it's the answer. Yes, sir. Why 17 square? Yeah, why 17 square in the previous question? The prime numbers. Prime number. Okay. All the numbers are prime. 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. The next number will be what? 17. Prime number square minus 1. Okay, Rakshana? Got it? Square minus 2. Sorry. Yes. 13. After 13, which is the prime number? Is 14 a prime number? No. Divisible by 7 and 2. 15. Divisible by 3 and 5. Then 16. Divisible by 4. 17. Divisible by 1 and only 17. That means 17 is the next prime number. Second question, people. Everyone, please try to get me the answer. Timer starts now. I'll give you 1 minute. And one important thing is, if you are not getting the pattern of number series within 1.5 minutes, leave the question and go for the next question. Never try to do that inside exam hall. Within 1.5 minutes, if you are not getting the pattern, you will never get the pattern. That is the issue with number series. Keep it in your mind. Which option da? Option B. Okay. Correct. Right answer. Well and good. Time up. Okay. Do you remember Fibonacci series I told you about? What was Fibonacci series? First two numbers, if I add, I will get the third number. Look here. Which are the first two numbers here? 0 and 2. So 0 plus 2 will give me how much? 2. But what is the next number? So I will do what? 1 extra 1. That will give me how much? 3. We will check whether the pattern is followed. Then 2 plus 3 plus 1 is how much? 6. Then 3 plus 6 plus 1, which is how much? 10. Then 10 plus 6 plus 1 is how much da? That is 17. Then 17 plus 10 plus 1 is how much? That is 28. So 28 plus 17 plus 1 is how much, people? Can anyone tell me which is the answer? That is 46. Understood the pattern? So this way also they can ask. I hope you guys understood this. This is Fibonacci series plus 1. Okay, the pattern is that. So this is the question I was telling you about, which they asked in the previous year based on Fibonacci. Think about it. It is a very difficult question if you ask me with respect to an exam point of view. When you are inside examination hall, sometimes you might not think in this angle. If you are not thinking in this angle, what will you do? Within 1.5 minutes, you are not getting the pattern, means go for the next question. If you are getting, so look here now, all this question you got the pattern within like 30 seconds or 40 seconds, right? If you are not getting that pattern, go for the next question. Don't waste your time too much. Okay, but I'll teach you the lifesaver trick in the future. 41st question, the timer starts now. Online, Sakshini, Trisha, Rakshana, please get me the answer. Rest of you, please get me the answer. Option A. Correct answer. Correct answer. Sakshini, Rakshana, correct answer. Can I try? Let's try, people. Yes. 6 is becoming 13. 13 is becoming 28. 28 is becoming 59. Okay, some sort of a different pattern is involved over here. How can 6 become 13? I'll show you how 6 can become 13. 6 into 2 plus 1 is how much? 13. 6 into 2 is how much? 12. 12 plus 1 is how much? 13. With that pattern, how will 13 become 28? Can anyone tell me? 13 into 2 plus 2 will become how much? 28. Then 28 into 2 plus how much? 3 is becoming how much? 59. So 59 into 2 plus what should be the next number? Can we add 3 or we will add 4? We will add 4, which will become how much? 122. So the pattern is what? In this type of question, pattern is number into 2 plus natural numbers. Okay, natural numbers. So these are a very odd pattern, and this is also a repeated type of pattern, multiplying with 2, multiplying with 3, multiplying with 4. That can also be there. So when we see 6 into 2 plus 1, sometimes it will be 6 into 2 plus 2. Then it will become 6 into 2 plus 4. That means 2 times. Even numbers we will go. Sometimes odd numbers we will go. Based on the pattern, we should answer. Now, when will you become a pro in these type of questions? Once you practice a lot of questions. Otherwise, we can't predict any number series question. Okay, why? Because there are that many numbers now, they can ask any question. But usually what happens is, whatever we are discussing, one or the other way, they will repeat in a different manner. With changing the number, the pattern will be same, but the numbers will be changed. Next question. Oh, check for all the possibilities. Okay, check for all the possibilities. Whatever possibility is clicking your mind, go with that. 1 should become 5. How 1 can become 5? One possibility is adding 4. So when I add 4, it can become 5. Then how will 5 become 21? One possibility is 5 plus 16 will become 21. Then how will 21 become 57? What is the next possibility? That is plus 36 will become 57. Now if you look here carefully, this 4 is what? 2 square. This 16 is what? 4 square. This is what? 6 square. That means it is, we are adding what, people? We are adding even number square. Next even number is how much, people? 8 square. 8 square is how much? 64. So 57 plus 64 is how much, people? 121. So this way also the pattern can be there. So what is the pattern over here? Adding square of even numbers. Okay, so we are going for the lifesaver part. Okay, so our approach, the final approach, how to determine what to do. So many questions are there, right? What approach we should do is the lifesaver. Can I go there? Everyone understood till here? We can go for that. Sugrita, you got this answer? Yes. Now we will discuss the lifesaver, how it will change our thing. Now, always check difference of consecutive terms. So what are we going to check? Always check the difference of consecutive term. If the consecutive term difference is giving a pattern, we will say that 2 square. Here what happened? 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. Likewise, we saw the pattern, right? 4 is there, then 16 is there, then 36 is there. We already know that 4 is 2 square, then 16 is 4 square, then 36 is what? 6 square. We know the pattern like that. So always check difference of consecutive term. Second thing is, even if you are not getting the common difference, or a difference is not there, a pattern is not there in the difference of consecutive term, check difference of the difference. Difference of the difference. Hey, what is he saying? Difference of the difference. What do you mean by difference of the difference? For example, now 1 is there. 1 is becoming 3. Okay. 3 is becoming 7. 7 is becoming, we will say that let it become 13. Next number is how much is the question. Okay. Now, difference is how much? 2. This is how much? 7 minus 3 is how much? 4. This is how much? 13 minus 6 is how much? 7 is how much? 6. Now, people, this is the difference. We know it's an even number, but when you check the difference of the difference, what is it? 4 minus 2 is how much? 2. 6 minus 4 is how much? 2. See the pattern? So the pattern of 2 will again come. Since even then also you are not getting it, then you will do what? One more time you will check the difference of the difference. At the end, no matter what, you will get the answer until it is a square or a multiplication. Are you getting my point? You will get the answer always. Okay, step is what? Always check the difference. Second step, if you are still not getting, go for difference of the difference. If you are not getting, still one more time go for difference of the difference. Still the pattern is not there, means either square will be involved, multiplication will be involved, or cube will be involved. Now tell me the next number will be what? 2 plus 6 is how much? 8. 8 plus 13 is how much? 21. I hope you guys understood. So this lifesaver trick, right? It was applicable in all the attempt. All the attempt means May it was applicable, September it was applicable, Jan it was applicable. At the end of the day, if you are stuck, go for the difference. Still you are stuck, go for the square or cube pattern. Even if you are stuck, go for the next question. Don't waste your time there. Okay, that's not your question. Go for the next one. This is the pattern. I hope that everyone understood this. So this will work out in almost all the questions. Okay. Yes. Tell me the answer. Everyone knows it. We already discussed before the break. Yeah. How much? 9. How did you get 9? People, 4 is there, 27 is there, 64 is there, 16 is there. That means some sort of cube is involved, some sort of square is involved. People, 8 is what cube? 2 cube. 4 is what? 2 square. 1 is then what? 1 cube. 1 is then what? 1 square. 27 is what? 3 cube. Then next one should be what? 3 square. How much is 3 square, people? 9. Which option is the answer? 9. That means cube and square of natural numbers in alternating pattern. Okay, cube and squares of natural numbers in alternating pattern, that is the pattern over here. Okay, I hope you guys understood that. Fine. If so, can we go for the next question? Everyone ready for the next question? Please have a look at this question. Can anyone tell me that? Got anything? 28. Okay. Look here. There's some people are, I'll show you the option hitting method also. Okay, let's see whether with the option can we go ahead. I'm putting 26. Okay, over here. Now what did I tell you? Worst case, what will you do? We will always go for first one. Common difference we'll check. How much is the common difference? 9. How much is the common difference? 30, na? Yes. What is the common difference over here? 20. 20. Yeah. 20. 26 and 47 will become, not this one. 26 and 49 will become 23. Then this is becoming how much now? 27. Look here, is there any pattern? 4, then 10, then it is what? 4. There is no such pattern if you ask me over here. So that means I will try the next one. 28 I'll try. Everyone try 28. Put 28 over here. 4 to this will become what? 9. 13 to 28 is what? 15. 15 to 28 to 49 is how much? 21. Then 27. Correct? Now if you look here, everything is a multiple of 3 right over here. Now if you take the common difference, how much is it? 6. How much is it? 6. How much is it? 6. Correct. Pattern is followed. Understood? Everything is a multiple of what? Multiple of 3 over here, and the common difference of the difference is how much? 6. So option hit and we are getting the answer. Purinjada, everyone, any other pattern you have? Can anyone tell me any other pattern? One more pattern. Multiple patterns will be there for a single question. Another pattern I can see. 4 into 3 plus 1 is how much? 4 into 3 plus 1 is 13. Then 13 into 2. Again it is coming to that way. That is not possible. Then any other possibility is there? 4 into something. No other pattern you are getting on? No other pattern. Then it will be this case. Okay. Yes. 2 into 2 plus 1. 2 into 4. 2 into 3. Yeah. No other pattern. That's all. Get me the answer within 5 seconds. When you see 26, when you see 63, when you see something like this, some sort of cube or some sort of square is involved. Now looking at this, it is very big values. If you go for 3 square, then if you are going for 5 square, then you are going for 8 square, then you are going for a different answer. That means square is not involved. That means what is involved? Cube might be involved. Cube is what? First one we will check. 3 cube. 3 cube is how much? 2 cube. 2 cube is how much? 8. 2 cube is how much? 8. 8 minus 1 is how much, people? So 7. 2 cube minus 1, which is equal to 8 minus 1 is the first case. Second one, which is the next value? Which is this? 3 cube. 3 cube. 3 cube minus 1. 3 cube is how much? 27. 27 minus 1 is how much? 26. Then next one is 4 cube minus 1. That is 63. 4 cube is how much? 64. 64 minus 1 is 63. Next value is how much? 5 cube minus 1. 5 cube is 125 minus 1, which is equal to how much, people? 124. Then 6 cube is how much? 216. So this is 6 cube minus 1. This is what? 7 cube minus 1, because you should know the cube values. I told you. You should know the basic cubes, otherwise this question is a difficult question for you. Can anyone tell me what is the last number? 8 cube minus 1. 8 cube is how much? 8 into equal to how many times? 2 times. Then divide by how much, people? Divide by, not divide by, minus how much, people? Minus 1. How much is the answer? 511. 512 minus 1 is 511. Good question. The pattern is what? Cube minus 1. Okay, cube of natural number starting from 2. Then we are minusing 1. Now, why 0 is not mentioned in this question? Can anyone tell me? Why 0 is not mentioned? Because 1 cube minus 1 is how much? 0. If 0 is there or not, it is not going to make much difference over here. That's why 0 is not mentioned. Look here, are you able to relate to something? Decimal pattern, correct? Look here, out of nowhere, till here everything was going smooth. Out of nowhere, 13.5 is coming. Out of nowhere, 30.375 is coming. What did I teach you? Whenever out of nowhere decimal number is coming into the picture, that means there is a product of what? Either 0.25, either 0.5, either 0.75, either 1.25, etc., etc. is there or not. We will check which is exactly that. First one, how can 4 become 6? Now people take how to find the common ratio. R is nothing but 6 by 4. How much is it? 1.5. So we got R is 1.5. Correct answer. Many people got it. So first one is what? 4 into 1.5 is how much on calculator? 6. That means first one is sorted. Then 6 into 1.5 is how much? 9. So okay, second one is sorted. That means throughout 1.5 is coming. Why did I check two terms first? Don't talk, please. Okay. Why did I check two terms first? Sometimes first term will be multiplied with 1.5. Second term will be multiplied with 2.5. Third term will be multiplied with 3.5. That sort of pattern can also be there. In your workbook, one question is based on that. Okay, 1.5, 0.75, then 1.75, 2.75 pattern can also be there. Next number is what? 9 into 1.5 is how much? 13.5. Next number is how much? Final number. We want the answer for that. 13.5 into 1.5 is how much, people? 20.25. I hope that you understood the pattern. Is it clear for everyone? Whenever decimal is coming into the picture, some sort of product with 0.5 is involved. Understood now? Yes. Why we are not dividing? Why we are multiplying? Yes. Yeah. Now, Solinga. Coding-Decoding. Very easy question. Very easy answer. Timer starts now. Okay. Is any square minus 1 and all are there? No. Then when that square minus 1 and all is not there, we will check for what? Common difference. Check the common difference. How much is the common difference? How much is the common difference of 4? This is how much? The 27 minus 11 is how much? 16. Difference is 16. This is how much? 36. Oh, we saw the pattern. 2 square, 4 square, 6 square. Then this is how much? That is how much? Does 64. Then people, this is 2 square. This is how much? 4 square. Then this is how much? 6 square. Then 8 square. Next number should be what? 10 square. So 10 square, if you add, how much it will be? The 100 plus 127 will give you how much? 227. Which option is the answer? Option B. Understood the question? So if you feel like 7 is there, then 11 is there, then 27 is there. That means cube and squares are not coming into the picture. Whenever it is not coming into the picture, right away go for what? Common difference. Then also it is not coming into the picture. What will you do? Difference of the common difference. You will get the answer. Done now? Sure or done now? Can we go for the next question? Yeah. Is it? Look here. If you are stuck, go for common difference. If you are not stuck, go for direct answers. Yes. Yes, Jayashree. Try. B. Now, Lipika, got it? Yes. Got it, Sugata? So, you got the answer within 50 seconds, many of you. Got the answer within 50 seconds. If you go more than 1.5, I'm not joking about that, because the reason is once you start taking more than 1.5 minutes for a number series question, that means you will never get the answer in that particular moment. It can be maybe your brain won't brain at that time. Brain won't braining, you will say that, right? That might not happen that time with respect to the numbers. Can happen. All the things can happen. So don't spend more than 1.5 minutes in examination for a number series question. That means you will never get the answer. If you can't crack it in 1.5 minutes, that means you are never going to crack it, even if you try a lot of things. If you have time towards the end, then you go try. Otherwise, don't try and waste 5 minutes, 4 minutes, because I know students like this. So I have one major thing many students tell after examination is, sir, logical reasoning was easy, sir, but it was very lengthy, sir. Because they are spending too much time on logical reasoning. They are not reading it in the pattern which I told. Will we read the entire question in certain type of question? No. We'll only read whatever we require. That way of practice is required. Then only we will be able to solve within 20 minutes a logical reasoning question. Now, if I spend 5 minutes on one question, 19 questions I have, how many minutes then? Very less number of time. I will take 40 minutes for logical reasoning. No, that's not possible. Within 20-25 minutes, logical reasoning should be completed, or 30 minutes worst case scenario, but not more than that. Entire logical reasoning should be done in that time. Find the missing number over here. People, looking at this, these are random numbers. We don't have any idea. So go for first common difference. How much is the common difference? 1. How much is it? How much is it? 87 minus 60 is how much? 27. This is how much? 64. Looking at this, there is a pattern. 8 can be written as what? 2 cube. 1 can be written as 1 cube. 27 can be written as 3 cube. Then 64 can be written as 4 cube. Next number will be how much? We need to add 5 cube. How much is 5 cube? 125. So 151 plus 125 is how much, people? 276. Okay. So which option is the answer? Option B is the answer. I hope that everyone understood the pattern. Go for the common difference. Study the cubes. Study the squares. At least till 10 number ka square and cube, you study it. At least have a look at it, thinking that squares are this. No need to by heart also. Timer starts now. Everyone, you can start off. Please start. If anyone can get the answer, I'll be happy. It's a very high difficulty level question. This is a question people will get stuck and spend 2-3 minutes or 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Try. Always remember, if required, substitute the options and go for it. Option A. I think so. We will check. I think it's correct. Rashna, what do you get? Previous one and all you got. Perfect. 70? Correct. Prolika, correct. I think so. 2 people are telling means high chance of correction. Now, this is a very weird pattern if you ask me. Look here carefully. 3 is becoming 5, 5 is becoming 5, 19 is 5 is becoming 19, 19 becoming 7, 7 become 41, etc., etc., etc. That is a very odd pattern. Now, if you ask me, the pattern mentioned in this question is odd position, even position pattern. Look here. 3 is becoming 5. 5 is becoming 7. 7 is becoming 9. 9 is becoming 11. That means there is a pattern of plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. But they are not asking for 13 or the last number. They are asking a number in between. Now, if you check, 5 is becoming 19. 19 is becoming 41. 41 is becoming something else. We don't know that something else. We need to check. How much is the common difference of 5 and 19? Can anyone tell me difference of 19 and 5? That is 14. Then difference of 19 and 40, 41 and 19 is how much, people? 22. Everyone got it as 22. Now, we don't know the next number. Can we do one option hitting method over here? We will check whether 71. Let 71 be the next number. We are assuming that 71 is the next number. Now, can you tell me the difference of 41 and 71? 30. 71 and 41. How much is it? 30. Then, what is the difference of 71 and 109 and 71? That is 38. Now, if you check difference of the difference, how much is 8? Difference of the difference. Difference of the difference. That means there is a pattern, right? So, our assumption is correct. Our assumption is correct. Answer is what? Option A. Okay. Understood the method? If you are stuck, always think about option hitting also. Okay. If you are finding the common difference, you are finding it some difficulty, you need to go for assumption. Sometimes it will be first option itself if you are lucky. Then if not, go for the next option, next option, next option. Just use pencil and erase off whatever is required to be erased off. Don't erase everything off and start from the beginning. That will take your time. Remember that also. I hope that each and every one of you got this. Clear up? Yeah? Can I go for the next question? Yes. Once this is completed, we will go for odd man out. Odd man out is very difficult. Now, missing number is much more easy to find. Think about it. They will give a pattern and they will ask which is the odd man. That is difficult actually. We will not know which is the odd man. We will not know where we are going wrong and all. That is a problem, but I'll teach you a technique. But find me the answer for this. It is a very good question. Have a look at this. What are the possible answers? 2 became 3. 3 became 8. 8 became something else, but that something else became some huge value. A small change became huge. That means some sort of square is involved, some sort of cube is involved. Otherwise, it will never become such a huge value. Keep it in your mind. Now, 2 became 3. How can 2 become 3? What are the possibilities? One is I can add 1 to it and it will become 3. But adding just 1, it will never become a huge value in the future. So what I can do, I can say 2 square is how much? 4. 4 minus 1 is how much? 3. Then next number is 3, right? 3 square minus 1 is how much? 8. Then 8 square minus 1 is how much? 64 minus 1 is how much, people? 63. Now we will cross check whether we are getting the answer. 63 square minus 1. Take your calculator. On calculator check. 63 into equal to minus 1. Are you getting 3968? Are you getting 3968? That means which option is your answer, people? Option B, 63 is your answer. So this way also which can happen. Why did we go for this at this type? Because a minimal change was there in the beginning. A minimal change was there in beginning. And a huge increment happened. Huge increase happened. So when that happens, check for square of numbers -1 or +1. In this question, what happened? -1 happened. In some other question, it will be what? +1. Okay. Yes. Now we missed the 2 questions, right? Long back I told you we will solve that question once we are done with number series. Can we go for that question then come back over here? We have now few more questions. So odd man out is only there. Okay, we'll go there and we'll come back. This one will come back on the way. P3C, comma, 95F, comma, T8I, comma, V12L. Next number is what is the question? People, look here. P is becoming R. How will P become R? Q, R, +2. R become T. Yes, T, +2. That means the pattern is what? +2, +2. Correct? V become what then? V +2. TUV, W, X. So the first letter or the starting letter is what, people? X. Looking at that, option A is wrong. Okay. Now we will check for the numbers. Number is also looking same over here. Then we will look for the last part. Last part is how much? C become F. How will C become F, people? Can anyone tell me? D, E, F +3. Then F become I. G, H, I +3. That means pattern is what, people? +3, +3. L become +3. M, N, O. That will become O. Last number should be O. That means option B is wrong. Now the thing is, we should check which is the number. People, what are the numbers? 3, 5, 8, 12. Now, can anyone tell me the pattern over here? Check the common difference. 2. This is how much? 3. This is how much? 4. Now, if you ask me, there is a common difference of 1 throughout. Next number should be what then, people? +5. Which will be how much? 17. So, pattern is what, people? X17. O is the pattern. I hope that everyone understood the pattern. How did you understand that is 5? Because the common difference over here is 1. That means the next number should be also what? +1. 4 + 1 will give you how much? 5. 5 + 12 will give you how much? 17. So the pattern is X17O. Got it? Yes. Next one. Tell me the answer. We will just check for the numbers. Why? Because all the numbers are different. Almost all the numbers are different. We will just go and check for the numbers. 1 became 2. 2 became 6. 6 became 21. Next number will be, what is the question? If you ask me, 1 into 2 is how much, people? 2. 2 into 3 is how much, people? 6. Then 6 into something is this. We are getting anything on? No. That means that pattern is not correct. What are we going to do next? Next. Please tell me. Anyone, any pattern? It's a very good question. Any pattern are you getting? Timer starts now. You can take 1 minute. So once you practice, right, you will think about all the possibilities. That is the best part. Once you do a lot of questions. Give me the answers. All Krishna, Rakshana, Sakshini, Trisha. Any answers? Are you guys there? Tell me.
So, 1
Correct. Awesome. Correct. Yes. The pattern is what? 1 into 1 plus 1. That will give you 2. 2 into 2 plus 2 will give you what? 6. 6 into what? 3 plus 3. That will give you how much? 21. 21 into 4 plus 4 will give you how much? 88. So the pattern is what, people? Number into 1 plus 1. So natural number, we are multiplying and we are adding the number. Then that will give you how much? 2. 2 into 2 plus 2, which will give you how much? 6. Then 6 into 3 plus 3, which will give you how much? 21. Then 21 into 4 plus 4 will give you how much? 88. Which option? Looking at that, only one option is there. Option C is the answer. We didn't even check the letters. Because why did we go for that? Just numbers are changing. We check a possibility over that. We got the answer. Option C is the answer. Can anyone tell me the wrong term? 25th question. Timer starts now. Okay. Please. Whenever they ask for wrong numbers, wrong terms and all, if numbers are involved, always check the numbers first, then only go for the letters. Because in 99.9% of the cases, the numbers will be given wrong other than the words or the letters. Okay. How can 43 become 90? Any possibility from your side? How can 43 become 90? 43 into 2 plus 4 is how much? 90. Then, how can 20 become 43? 20 into 2 plus 3 can become 43. How can 10 become 20? 10 into 2 become 20. That means that plus 3 plus 4 pattern is going away in that. How can 4 become 10? 4 into 2 plus 2. Okay, something is wrong somewhere. I think mostly the wrong part will be in the second one, that is 10. Let me check the possibility. Okay. 4 into 2 plus 2 will give you how much? The 10. Correct? 4 into 2 plus 2 will give you 10. But 10 into 2 will give you 20. Then 20 into 2 plus 3 will give you how much? The will give me 43. Then 43 into 2 plus 4 will give me how much? The will give me 90. That means something is wrong in this particular person. Now, can I just check the possibility of it? 4 into 2 plus 1 is how much? The 9. 9 into 2 plus 2 is how much? 20. 20 into 2 plus 3 is how much? 43. 43 into 2 plus 4 is how much? 90. That means which one is the person which is making it completely wrong? 10 is the person which is making it completely wrong. When we checked also that plus 2 is not coming over there. So which one is the wrong person over here? J10R is the wrong person over here. Instead of 10, who should have been there? 9. Instead of 10, 9 should be there. Okay. So how did you understand that was the wrong person? Because when we check the pattern, 4 should become 10. Possibilities are either I can multiply 4 into 2.5. Then it will become 10. Then 10 into 2 will become 20. But 20, how will it become 43? How will 43 become 90? That is creating a lot of trouble for us. Okay. Yes. Next one. Everyone to the last set of questions. Fractional way of missing number question. Now you will feel like, so should I take the calculator and make it into decimal? You will get a wrong answer. Don't do that. Whenever fractions are involved, okay, when they are writing it as numerator divided by denominator form, check the pattern in numerators, check the pattern in denominator. Yesterday you remember when we combined AP and GP, we took it separately, right? So similarly over that, we are taking it like what? We are taking numerators. Numerators are what? 3, 8, 18, dash 78. Denominator is what? 8, 19, 41, dash 173. Can anyone tell me how 8 can become 19? 8 into 2 plus 3. How can 8 become 19? How can 8 become 19? 8 into 2 plus 3 will give me how much? 19. 19 into 2 plus 3 will give me how much? 41. 19 into 2 is 38. 38 plus 3 is how much? 41. 41 into 2 plus 3 will give me how much, da? That will give me 85. Now we will check whether this pattern is correct or not using this one. 85 into 2 plus 3 is how much? Is it 173? If it is 173, the pattern is correct. Looking at that, which option is having 85 in the denominator? Only option D. So option D, you got it. Take either of the numerator or take either of the denominator and go for it, and you will get the answer. If you are going with numerator, how it will look like? 3 becomes 8. How it will become 8? Into 2 plus 2. So 3 into 2 plus 2 is 8. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 into 2 plus 2 is what? 18. 8 into 2 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 into 2 is how much? 36 plus 2 is how much? 38. So 38 into 2 is 76. 76 plus 2 is 78. So looking at that, 38 divided by 85 is the answer. But until and unless the numbers are same in two options, don't go for separately. Find one of it. Okay. Till now they were asking like numbers are different in numerator and denominator. So accordingly you can go for option A. Yeah. How did you know it is option A? Denominator 2 became 4. 4, 8, 16. Then it should be what? 32. 2 becomes 4. 4 becomes what? 8. 8 becomes what? 8 becomes what? 16. That means 2 into 2 is how much? 4. 4 into 2 is how much? 16. 16 into 2 is how much? 16 into 2 is how much? 32. Looking at that, which option is only having 32 in the denominator? That is option A is having 32 in the denominator. But why the pattern is, there is a mistake in the pattern. The numerator it should be what? 5, not 15. Okay, make a change over there. It should be what? Okay, it should be what? 5. Then basically using that itself you will get the answer. 1 plus 2 will give 3. 3 plus 2 will give you 5. 5 plus 2 will give you 7. 7 plus 2 will give you what? 9. So the answer is what, people? 9 by 32. Okay. Yes. Find the odd man out. Odd man out. Which one? 216. Think. 216 is what cube? 6 cube is 216. 5 cube is 125. 4 cube is 64. 2 cube is 8. 5 square is 25. So who is the odd man out? 5 square. Everyone else is what? This is what? 2 cube. This is what? 4 cube. This is what? 5 cube. This is what? 6 cube. Actually, instead of 25, who should have been there? Instead of 25, 3 cube. 27 should have been there instead of 25. So who is the odd man out, people? Option A is the answer. Understood, Jayasree? Got the pattern? If you take the common difference, how much will be the common difference over here? It will be what? 17. Then it will be what? 39. Then it will be what? 61. Then it will be what? 91. Okay. Take again. 22. Okay. 22. Okay. 30. Okay. My question is, when we see, what did I say the pattern? When we have prime numbers has the preference, we will go for prime numbers. Then what was the preference I gave to any number? Cube or squares. That was the second preference, right? Then the worst case scenario only we will go for what? Common difference. So we should know the cubes, we should know the prime numbers, we should know the squares, then only we will go for it. Okay, Jayasree? Yes. Good. Priya, you got it? Yes. Seconds. Tell me the answer. Which one? Which one? 77. So this is what? 15 square, correct? Huh? This is what? 14 square. This is 13 square, 12 square, 11 square, 10 square, 8 square. Instead of this, who is there? It should be 9 square. 81 should have been there. Instead of whom? 77. So which is the odd man out? 77 is the odd man out. I hope everyone understood what is the odd man over here. Next question, similar pattern of question, repeated pattern of question. Can anyone tell me? How do you know it's 72? 16 is what? 4 square. 5 square? 6 square? 12 square? 13 square? 15 square. Everyone else except our 72 is what? A perfect square. Answer is what? Option B. Next one. Everyone got this? Very direct question. Hmm? 13 square. Which one? 60? Oh, okay. 14 square. Sorry for that. Yes, fine. It's a perfect square. Sorry for that. 14 square. Yes. Can anyone tell me the odd man? It's a very funny answer. Why? Which is the odd man in the given set? Find the odd man in the given options. There is no question is this. The options will be given. From the option we should choose who is the odd man. Now for example, now you think for example, like you remember long back in one of the best movies ever made. You remember this movie Robot 2. Yes, Endiran 2, 2.5 or 2.0. Okay, 2.0. Akshay Kumar came, right? How do you feel? Was he a odd man there? He was very big superstar that time in in Bollywood and all. But when he came and acted in a Tamil movie, we will feel like, okay, why is he here? That thing will be there, right? So when someone from that thing will be there. When another person is coming and acting, we will feel, okay, why is he here? Or when Rajni goes there, they will also feel the same thing. Kamal Hassan goes there, they will feel the same thing. Same like that. Who is the odd man in the given set? Don't say 25. What is the reason for 25? You will sing 5 square. Then I will say 7 square, 49 is also there. 37. Why 37? 37 is the only prime number in the group. Only prime number in the given options. That's why we are going for which option? Option C, 37. I hope everyone got the point. Okay? Yes. Find me the missing number. 6, 13, 25, 51, 101, etc, 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 etc. Missing number. Not the odd man. Missing number. 6 becomes 13. How can 6 become 13? 6 into 2 plus 1 will give a 13. But how will 13 become 25? 13 into 2 is how much? 26. So minus 1. 25 into 2 plus 1. 25 into 2 is 50. 50 plus 1 is how much, people? 50 plus 1 is equal to 51. So 51 into 2, that is 102. Minus 1. So into 2 plus 1 into 2 minus 1 is the pattern. Okay, next one will be what? Into 2 plus 1. How much is it? 203 will be your answer. Correct? 202 plus 1 is how much? 203. Which option is the answer? Option C is the answer. Got it. Very easy. Very direct. Very, very easy question. 61st question. I think we are almost done. We have now a few more questions. 6 more questions, I guess. Then we'll be done with the chapter. Then we will have the test. Tomorrow we will start with chapter number 1. Okay. Chapter 1 we will start. or you want probability tomorrow? What do you feel? High weightage or low weightage you want? If you want high weightage, we will do probability tomorrow. If you want low weightage, we will do chapter 1 tomorrow. Then chapter 1. Anyway, it's been a long time, right? When we started the class, at least now itself we should do chapter 1. Tomorrow chapter 1 we will do. Yes. Find the answer for this. 27. அது எதுக்கு? Reason சொல்லுங்க. Yeah. What is it? Yes, tell me. Yeah. Pattern. 2 square plus 1, 3 square plus 1, 4 square plus 1, 5 square plus 1, 6 square plus 1. Correct answer. Which is the pattern? Which was the wrong one over here? This is what? 2 square plus 1. This is what? 3 square plus 1. This is what? 4 square plus 1. This is what? 6 square plus 1. Actually, instead of this person, who should have been there? 5 square plus 1, 26 should have been there. Instead of whom? 27. So, who is the odd man out of this? Option C. 27 is the odd man out of this. Very good. Very good, Kalai. Very good. Yes. Got it? Now, this is one of the best question. Solve it for me. Start off. Timer starts now. You can take 2 minutes. Option D. Check again. Tell me the pattern. Then I'll agree. Pattern adavadhu irukka? Tell me. Tell me the pattern. I don't want answers. 4 into 3? 12. Okay. Okay. Then 176 into what? 880. It is 890. That pattern is not correct. Pattern is wrong. Yes. Tell me now. Sudarshan, tell me. Pattern is what? What is the pattern? Okay. That is a normal thing, right? Sometimes we will multiply it with and all, it will happen, right? Can I try? Anyone, any other answers? Or same answers with a different pattern? Yeah, tell me. Which answer? Why? Okay. 8 into 4 is 32. Okay. 32 into 128. Okay. 128 into 4 is how much? That is not the pattern. Can I say the pattern? Everyone ready for the pattern? Now, we will check whether the answer is coming or not. Any other answer? If you want 30 more seconds, I'll give you last 30 seconds. Because real life scenario, last 30 seconds. 3 minutes you can take for a worst case. Okay. Done. Worst case scenario is done. Now we will check. Any other answers after the worst case scenario? No. We will check. 4 is becoming 2, right? Okay. Make a note of it. If they ask a question similar to this, the question will be same itself. They will not even change the question. I am telling you perfectly, it will be the same question itself because it's a very difficult question. 4 into 2 plus 4 is how much now? 12. 4 into 2 plus 4 is how much? 12. Okay. Then 12 into 3 plus 6 is how much? 42. Okay, we are going to check whether the answer is odd man is 44 or not. Then 42 into, what do you think? Next number will be what? 42 into 4 plus 8 will be how much? 176. We need to check the pattern is correct or not. 176 into 5 plus 10 is how much? 890. The pattern is correct. So who is the odd man out of this? 44 is the odd man. Got it? So very good question, people. Have you got this in school and all? Teachers will write VV good and all. Very, very good. Yes, very, very good question, people. Keep a note of it. Now, if you ask me, he told me a pattern. 4 into 3, 12. 12 into how much? 12 into something he told 44. Okay. Then 44 into this much should give this much. But at the end, if you multiply it with 5, if you multiply it with 5, it will only become what? 880. It will not become 890. That's from there only we are starting it. 176 into 5 plus 10. Then 42 into 4 plus 8 will give 176. 12 into 3 plus 6 will give 42. 8 into 2 plus 4 will give you, 4 into 2 plus 4 will give you how much? 12. This is the worst question ever they can ask. Okay, you will be literally stuck if you get a question. It was asked, I think, in 2019, I guess, in June or December attempt. That time it was asked. Give me the answer. What is the reason for 9 is your answer? Any other answer? Only 9 is not a prime number. Everyone else is a prime number. So who is the odd man? 9 is the odd man. Now this question, check and out. If you ask me, there is no pattern and all here. So 15 become 21. 21 becomes 63. 63 become what? 81. 81 become what? 69. Random numbers if you ask me. Correct? Random numbers. Out of this random number, who is a little different person? Why 81 is a little different person? Yeah, 81 is a perfect square. Everyone else is not a perfect square. So what is the answer, da? 81 is a perfect square. So we are giving the second preference. Any prime number is there in the given set? No, none of them are prime numbers. Only then we will go for perfect square. So who is the perfect square? 81 is the perfect square. He is given the preference over here. Now 57th question. Get me the answer for timer starts now. It's a good question. Good chance of repetition also. To think about how 34 will become 105. How 105 can become 424. How 424 can become 223. Sorry, 2123. You should think in that angle. 34 into 3 will become how much? 102. 102 plus 3 is how much? 105. 105 into 4 is how much? 420. 420 plus 4 is how much? 424. That means the pattern is into the number plus that number. Check that. 34 into 3 plus 3 is how much? Take your calculator. 102 plus 3 is 105. 105 into 4 plus 4 is how much? That is how much? 424. Now tell me, next number will be what, people? 424 into 5 plus 5. How much is it? 2125. We need to cross check whether our pattern is correct or not. Now 2125 into 6 plus 6 is how much? Is it 12756? Yes, that means which is the odd man out of this? 2125 is the odd man. Okay, it should have been what? 2125. 2123 is the odd man, not 2125. 2123 is the odd man. Yes, understood? Any doubt in this? Now, what do you think from number series? There can be thousands of questions. The pattern will change. One after the other, the pattern will change. At the end of the day, we can give preference to few people. Then we will check what? Common difference. Worst case, we will check common difference. Then difference of the common difference. That also we will check. At the end, that is the only way you can get the answer. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. Second last question, people. Find the odd man. Any answers? Timer starts now. Why 49? Okay, good. Correct answer. Pattern is correct. Any other answers? Look here. What is the difference? 5 minus 1 is how much? 14 minus 5 is how much? 9. Correct. Then 30 minus 14 is how much? 16. 49 minus 30 is how much? 19. 19 minus 55 minus 49 is how much? Does 6. Then this minus this is how much? 36. If you look here, everything was going very smoothly. 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 6 square. But someone is making everything a problem over here. Who is that person? 49. If 49 was not there, it would have been like what? 30 became 25. It will be, sorry, 55. That will be 25, which is 5 square. So then we would have gone for what? Which is the odd man out of this? Who is there at the wrong place? Option A, 49 is at the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay. Other people will say that, so 7 square, only one perfect square is there. Is it only one perfect square? No, 1 is also there. 1 is 1 square. Even if you go that way, you will get the answer. But somehow, the pattern is wrong. Okay. Final question. Get me the answer. Reasoning. 9 threes are what? Correct. Oh, well and good. Awesome. Good. 6 is what? 3, 2 threes are. Okay, we will go with that. 2 threes are. 9 is what? 3 threes are. This is what? 5 threes are. This is what? 7 threes are. Next one, this is what? 8 threes are. This is what? We don't have. This is our 10 into 3. So what is the case? 26 is not a multiple of whom? Multiple of 3. That is the case. Okay. So which is the wrong answer? C is the wrong answer. I hope that you understood. So what I want to do is, everyone in this class, we have around like 20-26 people are there, online and offline. Everyone should create 5 questions. Create your own questions. And we will create an open challenge. Open challenge in the sense, whoever come over here, if you want to show your face, you can show the face. If you don't want, I'll turn off the camera. We can do that. Come in front of the team. I mean, in front of our group or in the team. We can call it as a team also if you want. Now, you will start asking the question. The question will be like, first question, sir, 6, 9, 15, next number is how much? First question, none of you didn't answer. Okay, done. Second question she asked. She asked what next what is the pattern of 2, 3, 8, dash. You should create, not the same question I gave. Okay. Then some of you answered it. That means you are eliminated. Done. Tata bye bye. Then next person will come. First question gone means right away tata bye bye. If someone asks 5 questions and if the 5 questions goes unanswered, you will be winning the tournament. So we will create 26 into 5. In total, we will get around 130 questions. 130 new questions. Once you start creating your own missing number or odd man out pattern of question, you will learn this chapter much better. Otherwise, you will never learn this chapter because you will think in the angle of the questionnaire, how they make the questions. Okay. So I want you guys to do that. We will have that tournament soon. Keep it ready. Okay. Start off today. Keep 5 questions. Then don't ask questions like, oh, sir, first number is this, third number is this, then what is my favorite number? No. No questions like that. Questions should have a pattern. Then they will be like, 2 is there, 3 is there, next number 5, then next number is how much? They will say answer is this. So no, my answer key say this answer. That is also not allowed. There should be a pattern. A defined pattern should be there. It can be any pattern. You can create your own pattern and go for it. Make everyone go unanswered. If they go unanswered, you are winning it. Multiple people winning it means We will have a tiebreaker. Another 5 questions they should create. Only one winner I want. Okay. Whoever participate, make sure that you come with a question. Everyone should come with a question. Everyone should be there. It will be any day from today. So today itself, you should create the question. Be ready tomorrow. 5 questions. Just 5 questions I am asking. I'm not asking anything more. Just 5 questions. Create it. We'll have the tournament starting of tomorrow. The reason I am telling tomorrow itself, I'll do that right now. It will get over like in 10 minutes. Till now, nobody have won it. Till now, in all the branches, coming from the last Chennai branch, Chennai batch onwards, it started. I mean, the first batch I took, right? That batch onwards, it started. None of you have won it. There is no champion in this. Try to become the champion. Create nuisance for others. Okay? Be ready with that. 5 questions. I just want 5 questions. Yes. If someone is there online, you heard it. If you didn't hear, here also, please be ready. Others who come unprepared, they are not part of the tournament. Okay. Yes. Whoever is there. Okay then. Don't use ChatGPT and all. Yes.